boy, I sure do love shit out of my control. Hello, everybody.
Out of your chaos control. Oh.
I'll kill you. Anyway, Sonic Generations time.
Wait, what's Johnny doing there?
I wonder what it could be.
I don't know what you mean, Snowy.
You're right, my bad. I forgot Shadow was blue.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot Generations is that stupid thing where it does it other gods.
Because it's a separate application, yeah.
Yep.
Oopsie.
There we go. Boy,
Don't forget to rescreen. Here we
That's
go.
what I'm doing. It sure was stupid. I'm second to do that. But either way.
Yeah.
No, silly. We're not continuing. It's new game time.
Time for a new game.
Or the slot tool. Let me lower the volume a little bit. It's a bit louder than I thought it would be. There we go. So, Chad, how do you feel about neighbors doing construction the second you're about doing stream? Because, boy, howdy, I have opinions on that right now.
Oh my god, is that my grandson?
Oh my god, it's
My
Shield.
grandson, Shield.
Hello, Shield. Would you like to join us? You're more than welcome to.
Up to you.
Also, Sakura, that shit may fly with Shield, but I will smite you if you ever do that again.
Hey, what
Also, hop into the waiting room, and I'll have one of the other ones drag you in.
Yeah.
Probably kind of that.
One of the other ones, he says.
Fucking one of yous.
Fucking one is disgusting. Here, let me-
Disgusting!
There you go.
Howdy, howdy, Shield. How goes it in this one?
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
You also might want to
Howdy
speak up
here.
there, partner.
It goes.
Excellent.
Oh boy, I'm trying to set up PS3 emulation.
On the PS4 and PS5, right? The legal way.
Oh yeah. The legal way, and it's fighting me.
Man.
I mean, listen, all I'm saying is Sony already lost the legal battle about emulation.
I don't want to trump him anyway. Either way. Shane that classic Sonic on mute, give him his voice back. Yeah, get Martin Burke back in here.
You take your little white.
No.
Why not?
Sonic hot take for the stream. I was never the biggest fan of Jaleel White Sonic.
I don't know. For me, it's just pure nostalgia.
I don't know, I like Martin Burke better as classic Sonic.
Oh no, my legal
That-
PlayStation 3 emulator
That's
closed.
the OVA Sonic in the dub, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's also
I was making sure. I had to think for a second. I was like, are there? That's got to be who that is, right? There's no other like OVA voice or classic Sonic voice actors other than him and Jaleel.
the one who delivered us the amazing line. Strange, isn't it?
Also, where do they even get those cupcakes?
What is that, Johnny?
Where do Amy get those fucking cupcakes from?
I don't
They're
know.
not even on the table anymore, they're gone.
Extra dimensional cupcakes, I don't know.
Okay, is my legal
Hammer
emulator
space.
working now?
What is that?
What do you mean there was
I
a
hope so.
problem connecting to the Little Big Planet servers? God damn it!
I wonder why.
I'm sorry to want to tell you this.
Man,
That's at least like 39 inches of venom, Sakura. Who you fooling?
That's a lot of inches of venom.
They really do be.
this game looks just how I remember it.
I wish
Really stretched.
Awful.
I wish it sounded how I remember it, because boy howdy, I am... But let me preface by saying I do love Ian Flynn. However, when he misses, Jesus fuck does he miss. And this is kind of one of those times.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's a really great writer. Whenever he doesn't do dumb shit like this.
And on top of that, also not a big fan of the most of the redub for this because
I mean, listen, I'll take Matt Mercer recipe any day of the week.
that is like one of the Matt Mercer sounds like he's trying at least.
Yeah.
Roger kind of sounds like he phoned it in, not gonna lie.
But also, I'm gonna be so for real with you. All the people that complained about Rouge's outfit being a little higher in the back, please go outside.
Yeah, anyone's like,
Like,
oh,
it's such a small change. I do not give a fuck if it's like, oh, it's indicative of whatever they're doing. Like, Cesar is like, dude, fucking, who cares? It is a animated bat. Don't get your panties in a twist about it.
you hate the change because you think it's woke DI cancel culture bullshit. I hate the change because it's stupid and it ruins their fucking design. We're not the same.
I just don't give a shit.
I don't know, it's just so. Why would you bother changing it, Sega? You were fine before.
It's a dumb change. I just don't give a shit.
I don't know, I'm not gonna go to war over it at the end of the day, but
Yeah, me neither. It's just like,
the thing
who
I
fucking cares?
the thing I hate about it is just like it's up over her wings. Like, is there a holder
Yeah.
for the wings, or are the wings just in spandex now? Is that the explanation you're going for?
Like, I just presume that whoever was doing it was like just told by a higher up to do it, and that future iterations of the character will not have this happen.
Now let us reduce her breasts and make it look 10 times worse.
Listen, that was a Red Bull ad.
I don't care. I'm blaming whoever the fuck's in charge of that shit.
Blame Red Bull.
I'm blaming Sega. They had final approval. And the fact everyone else looked fine, but they felt the need to do that for Rouge. That or they were extremely lazy, one of the two. Either way, fuck them.
Yeah. Regardless, Mel Rouge clears.
Well, yeah, that goes outside.
Also, I've been having way too much fun with that.
Yeah, I noticed.
It's just so much fun.
It's
It's a
completely
character that I
different.
haven't done in forever.
Fair. Oh, it's so completely different from Shadow Generations. Yeah, no, Shadow Generations. Ironically, Sonic's Shadow Generations is Ian Flynn at his worst and Ian Flynn at his best.
Yeah. Like, the Sonic portion is just kind of ass. And then you got Shadow Gens, and it's just like, oh, good. More.
It's like it's almost as if Sega gave more of a shit about what he did with the Sonic Generations part, and then with the
The Shadow Gens use a lot to cook.
and then with the Shadow Gens when they were just like, who gives a fuck, do whatever.
Like,
Just
it
make
feels
sure-
like with Sonic Gens
just
in
make
particular,
sure-
like, they just kind of Sega mandated around it, and it just kind of
Yeah.
shit itself.
It's like they didn't actually trust him to like make better dialogue for the game without like changing a bunch of stuff within the game.
We can start over there.
You know, it's actually
Like,
one
they-
thing that I think is kind of sad, though, is, like, they completely delisted the original version of Generations on Steam.
Well,
So, like, if you don't have it already in your library, then you wouldn't be able to
Well,
get
you have
it
to-
again.
Well, no, you could. You just have to
That was crazy, Sonic.
pay more for like a bundle.
It's like you never
yeah,
left.
which
I don't think so.
no, it's in the bundle.
Is
It's
it?
in
Yeah, no, they
it's in
made
a
that
bundle.
they made that a selling point. Like, oh, if you don't have the original Generations, you can still buy it in this bundle. But there comes the downside of owning Sonic 4's Episode 1 and 2. So, you know, it's basically delisted.
It's Sonic Generations Collection.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I think I know what the
There's
problem
no
is with
way
the
to-
Generations portion. And why
Was that?
Shadow was so good. Because Shadow was an original story. Generations had to
Yeah.
work within the confines of what was already there.
Yeah.
So it goes to show, just let the man cook as is. Don't impede him. Or hang on a second. Nope, go back, you fucking... Now we're going back.
No, fuck that. We're
I
going
have
back.
discovered
Okay.
there's no way for me to legally make my game not look like it's stretched legally.
I believe Sony would do
This
that
is
on the
so
PS5.
sad. This is so sad legally.
Like, there's no settings on the thing for it to like original aspect ratio it.
I've tried. It just keeps stretching.
Weird.
What it like? Could you set it to a window and then like just, you know, edit the window to be in the original aspect ratio?
I could. And that's just harder for me to play.
But I guess, yeah.
Guess you shut it all
My
up then.
vision's bad enough as is.
I think there's got to be a way to do it, but I don't know enough about PS3. Oh, perfectly legal emulation to say anything.
It was a pain in the ass to get the PS3 working in general, let alone emulation on the PS5 and 4.
Still crazy to me that
Yeah.
Sony thought, oh yeah, no, after our super successful console that could, you know, be very easy to access for developers and, you know, had a lot of features that were really good, and it was also cheap. We're gonna make the PS3 into the box that just can do a lot of shit, but you gotta be really good at that specific thing to do it.
To be fair, they were trying to sell that as like the ultimate console of all time. Hey, on a second. Sonic, don't go back. There we go.
Yeah.
And honestly, the PS3 was a phenomenal console. It's just developing on it was probably a fucking nightmare.
It was a fucking nightmare for developers,
Yeah.
because the architecture was complete dog ass.
It was indeed the ultimate gaming console, but that was the, you paid the price for it.
We were.
Like,
It was the ultimate gaming console. The world just was not ready for it yet.
It wasn't that the
much.
world wasn't ready, it was just Sony put way too high expectations on the people that were there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. The
that's what-
architecture
well,
for
yeah,
the
that's what I
PlayStation
Like, there was no
was-
fucking third parties that wanted to touch the thing
Well,
because it was just a fucking mess.
It was Sony's weird ass like 86-bit architecture or some shit like that.
Yeah. It also didn't help that Xbox 360 came out earlier and had a lot better games at the start. Like, it came out of the gate with a fucking banger of Halo 3.
It's a shame. The
Yeah,
downside
that's
is the system
fair.
itself was the horse shit.
Yeah, no, it was extremely badly made.
You know, it's either you get a
Like,
console
the amount
that's...
of Red Ring of Deaths were insane.
Speaking of Red Rings,
The failure rate for the console was something like 50% at least, I think.
I think it was 60.
I don't
To
remember.
be fair, the very first model of the PS3 suffered the same fate.
Yeah, but not nearly as bad as the fucking Xbox.
No, it was worse. The first model, the fat model for the PS3, Sony had to give so many slim models when they released it out for free because people's fat models just fucking melted.
Yeah.
I don't know, my fat model was
One
fine,
was an
but,
issue
like,
of power, the other one was an issue of just being built incorrectly.
Like,
But yeah, no, the
The-
Xbox 360 failure rate was 54.2%.
Goddamn. But down, it's either a console you don't even know how to fucking work for, or a console that you could work for, but asterisk.
But just sometimes breaks.
The choice is yours and yours
Yeah.
alone.
And
Yeah,
game
no wonder
developer
why
said,
they-
yeah, no, I want to develop for the one that I can actually develop for.
Also, Lacey, hello, how you doing?
And then Sony
no
said,
wonder why-
okay, we gotta pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and, like, make every fucking, you know, first-party game somewhat of a banger, at least.
Yeah, no, we're bleeding
And so they
money
did.
here.
And then the PS4 came around and they said, okay, now we're just gonna do, like, 3 game series.
So we're gonna carry a little bit from what we did with the PS3 into the PS4, and we'll be fine. And they were. Then the PS5 came along, was like, we're just gonna rest on our laurels. We have a successful console. People buy this
Sony
shit
literally
again.
does that every other generation. They make a really good console, they fuck it up, and then they go back to making a good console again.
Yeah.
you know, the PlayStation 6 is going to be like the ultimate console ever. It's going to have full backwards compatibility with every generation or something.
It fucking better. Because otherwise, what's
At
the
this rate.
point?
Like, literally, the graphics aren't getting that much better. The fucking, you know, just the console load times are already so low. The fucking, just everything about it does not feel worthy of a full upgrade at this point.
Fucking
Honestly, I would buy a brand new console if Sony promised new first-party games that aren't either God of War or Horizon Zero Dawn.
Or the exact same
Or Last
fucking
of Us.
gameplay
Don't,
model.
don't get me wrong. I love God of War, and I will always kill for a new one. But Sony, you have so many good IPs. Please
Yeah,
capitalize.
it's always
off
a
of it.
God of War game, a Horizon game or a Last of Us remake. That is all they
Don't-
fucking do at this point. There is
And don't-
zero
don't get me
fucking
wrong.
games for the PS5. It's been out for what, 5 years now?
Yeah, unless there's like 14 exclusive, and half of those are on Steam now. Which, fun
Don't
fact,
get
you
me
can play on
wrong.
Xbox soon.
Sonic.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong. The games that Sony does release are absolute fucking bangers, but
Yeah.
give us more.
There's no variety. That's the issue. It's all the same
The-
fucking, like, 3 games or some variation of them.
The last game other than Astrobot that wasn't out of the main 3 IPs was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart,
Yeah.
and I guess Spider-Man 2 as well.
Yeah.
But like, both of those games were phenomenal. Rift Apart
It's
and
not about the money, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man 2. It's just
Spider-Man
Insomniac has this weird problem called making their games no longer than 9 hours.
Yeah.
I beat the entirety of Spider-Man 2 in one sitting. I platinumed the game the same night I got it. It was
Yeah.
phenomenal game, but I was so upset because I'm like,
It was
I paid
tragically short,
90
yeah.
I paid $90 for it was a great game. It was worth the $90. I just wish there was more.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's also just a general problem in gaming nowadays with the prices that keep going up. Like, I fucking love
AAA gaming is becoming not worth it because of that.
Yeah, no,
Like, it is...
like-
The quality of the games is going down while the price is only going up.
No, the problem
Which
like, the
should not
problem
be
is
the fucking thing.
the problem is the quality's not just going down. It's getting to a point where it's at a homeostasis to where it doesn't feel like it's worth the price that they're set. Like, I love Mario Kart World. Don't get me wrong; it's a fantastic fucking game, and I'm glad I only paid
$80.
$50. Yeah, I'm glad I only paid $50 for it in the long run. On top of a $500 console, we're not talking about that. Anyway, but if I had to pay $80 fucking dollars, I'd feel ripped off. Because as fun as
Yeah.
it is, that is not $80 goddamn dollars. 70, I could maybe accept. 80? Hell fucking no.
Like, it's a
remember the
good-looking
days
Mario
when 80
Kart
was
that
my
does
normal.
a little bit more than,
Hey
like...
guys, I said that I would be back later.
Hey, brother.
We're discussing games and how they're way too overpriced.
Yeah, sounds right.
Yeah,
I
with Mario
remember
Kart
the
World,
days
it's
when
a
80
slightly
was
better
my
than
first
8-looking game that, you know, is...
Should be 20
It has an
bucks
open
cheaper.
world, quote-unquote, with, like, very little in it. So it's basically, like, just, oh yeah, here's a
Should
big
be 20
sandbox.
bucks cheaper.
Much.
It should, yes.
I'm not gonna do this.
Like, considering the fact that, you know, we have 8, which has, like, so many tracks, which obviously, you know, it's hard to compare it to
There we go.
because that had so much DLC throughout the years, which made that track number, you know, as big as it is. But when you consider the fact that, like, you know, we just came from that to a new game with less content, a bunch of characters that don't really feel like characters.
Yeah. And I know people are like, oh, well, like when people are like showing off alternative races from Mario, like, oh, EGAD, fucking Diddy Kong, Dick's like, oh, this roster would have been boring, like, these are the most safe picks you can choose. You really want that over fucking Fishbones? Like, be real with me right now. If Fishbones was not in the game, would you be complaining that he wasn't?
Yeah, no, literally, fucking the only, like, reason I can see them, you know, complaining about certain characters not being in is if it's like Yoshi or something, because they're technically an enemy.
Yeah.
Or like a, you know, non-playable thing.
Also, Agar,
just-
Craze, how's it going?
No. Yeah, no.
Honestly.
It's just a slightly better looking Mario Kart with, you know, none of the things that would justify a $20 price hike.
Yeah.
The original. And you know that shit's not going on sale
I'm
because
sorry,
it's Nintendo. Yeah, no, that section is stupid.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, like, and the downside is, like, unlike a certain Sonic game that's coming out pretty soon, that shit's not going on sale. You can probably get Crossworld for 30, the Ultimate Edition for 30 fucking bucks
Yeah.
down the line.
Like, it is going to be far less expensive after, like, half a year. Meanwhile, Mario, no. You're not getting that shit. You are getting a $10 decrease after, like, 3 years, at minimum.
And that's just on
Because that's the Nintendo standard. It's not like you can buy most of the copies of it used, because they're all digital download codes, except for, like, a few.
Yeah, game codes.
Yeah, which is still the dumbest shit.
God, yeah. I feel bad
Honestly.
for... If I didn't already switch over to fucking digital, I would feel so bad for a lot of people. I'd feel bad, like, why am I buying this? What's the point?
Yeah,
I don't own the game, technically speaking.
literally. You don't even own the console anymore because of fucking Nintendo's bullshit, which I don't think would actually fly in court. I think that shit will be, like, overturned in a court hearing.
Not should be.
Yeah,
God damn.
it will be. People are just either too scared to do it, or they're like, oh, it's Nintendo. Who gives a shit?
It's also, like, the legal fees of it and the fact that Nintendo will drag it out to the ends of the earth because they're fucking Nintendo. They have
Yeah.
infinite money. They own half of the Pokemon company. They have all of the money.
Yeah, Switch 2 is printing money. Lord knows they got their $500 off me.
Yeah.
It's also
Yeah.
the matter of like, basically any Nintendo meat rider will just be like, well, you shouldn't like mod the console or anything, or anyways like that. So why would you get it bricked?
Okay, but
That's
also,
what
like, it's
everybody's
your
been
thing.
doing.
You own it. You should own it.
Exactly.
Like, literally,
And I'm
fucking
not-
right to repair laws have been a hot topic as of recently in the fucking presidential circuit, to the point where, like, you know, fucking farmers can't do their job because John Deere wants to make sure that you can't fucking use your tractor without them having a piece of the pie every time it needs repairing. Like, that's a real-ass thing. You can't fucking, like... There was a executive order during the Biden administration that fucking, like, made sure that, you know, farmers could actually repair their own tractors. Like, right to repair laws are a massive fucking hot-button issue. Because companies are getting way too greedy, way too fast about, you know, owning the things that
Literally
you are supposed to
everything.
own.
It's upsetting, honestly.
Yeah, we're still...
It almost feels like you can't buy something anymore without someone else owning it, you know,
You
at
know,
the same
we're slowly
time
reaching the future
and taking
where...
it away from you.
We're slowly reaching the future where you will buy nothing and be happy. Or you will
Literally.
own nothing and be happy. God, like, especially with
Yeah,
Ubisoft,
it's
being
hell.
like, gamers should be comfortable with not...
Yeah, the
with
Ubisoft
EA.
CEO is an actual fucking dumbass.
You know, the gamers should be...
I have other words for him, but I cannot say them.
You know, gamers should be really
That
comfortable
is-
not owning anything. It's like, no, hang on a second.
No, you should be comfortable not having the game after I buy it.
Yeah, no, that's some bold work for someone whose entire consumer base could automatically go, hey, wait a minute, that's fucking dog shit.
And if buying a game isn't owning it, then piracy isn't stealing.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's also like their ideas kind of contradict the whole idea of like just consumerism in general. Like, it's been a staple since people have generated any certain type of currency. You give me this, I give you that. That's how it's
Yeah,
worked.
it's an exchange.
Now all of a sudden it's you give me this and I'll let you borrow that.
Yeah, no, it's
the-
just
it's the
dumb as
fucking
fuck.
worst.
It just doesn't add up. Like, sorry, I'm giving you what you want for it and I don't even get to own it?
Also, did I
It's like
forget,
if
do the
I-
channels actually do anything in this game, or are they just there?
They're just kind of there.
Man.
It's like if I went onto Facebook Marketplace and somebody was selling like a phone for $100, and I give them the $100, they give me the phone, and then a week later they're like, "Hey, can I get the phone back?" And I'm like, "But I gave you money," and they're like, "Doesn't matter."
Or
It's
it's
not
like,
yours.
oh, hey, I see you put on Sonic Dash on the phone. I'm gonna need you to take that off because I do not like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, or just like,
Fuck
oh,
use my
my
phone."
phone's screen is broken. I should go get this fixed. Oh, if you do that, you're not gonna be able to use the phone anymore. It's like, why not?
Well, you see, you didn't go through us, so therefore you should.
It's because you didn't get my specific screen repair service. Like,
My multi-$100 screen repair service.
ass.
When you could do the same thing for $50.
or you could buy a new phone.
Yeah, just buy this thing that costs $10,000 instead.
It's actually depressing. You know, I remember the days
Hey, it's me,
When
Knuckles.
when $80 was my normal AAA game price.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's 100 here now. It's really, really upsetting. Like, I want to buy. If I were to want to buy Mario Kart World, I would have to pay out like a whole day's worth of my pay just for one game.
Also, Knuckles, you can't say that.
Excuse me.
This place is so wide and
princess.
creepy.
No, it's alright, you can say it. I'm afraid we're already close to not being able to buy anything online, especially basic needs. Yeah, no, that's another thing entirely. We're just
Yeah.
talking from a luxury standpoint. But everything in general, to basic fucking
Oh,
living.
yeah.
yeah.
It's getting worse and worse.
It's
by
too
the day.
expensive.
I should not have to pay almost $10 fucking for eggs. Fucking
Yeah.
eggs.
As the cost of living goes up, so do the amount of people, in the billions.
Everyone keeps getting richer while we get poorer.
Yeah.
Not even poor, we're just being paid the
gonna be
exact
real.
same.
I don't even think it's like a matter of inflation anymore. I think people are just hiking the prices and then using the term inflation to get away with it.
Yeah, no, that's all
At
it
this
is.
point, yeah.
That's all it
I
fucking
mean, it's
is.
price gouging. That's literally what it is.
Price gouging without any repercussions because they're getting away with it.
Yeah.
It's
Fuck me, man.
it's horrible. It's horrible.
Like, I remember
And
when 100...
unfortunately, we have leadership who does not give a shit.
Yeah.
Because they are people that are profiting off of it.
And it's funny, because that was one of the fucking promises, but, hey, a politician lying during the campaign? Who'd have thunk it?
It's also almost as if the, main guy in charge is also one of the people that would benefit the most from it, considering he's a businessman first and foremost and a president second.
Yeah, funny about it. Anyway, less about the current administration for reasons.
Anyway.
Anyhow, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Prices are too fucking high.
Yeah,
Sure, there is Poochie
Sonic the
down
Hedgehog.
Everything is too high.
but not me. I want to be higher.
there.
I love how this conversation started talking about Sony's IPs.
Yeah.
To be fair, they are the leading definition of why the fuck is this thing so expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why the
And then
fuck...
you got Xbox raising the prices on all of their consoles as soon as Nintendo announces their, game price hike.
Yeah, because they know, oh, hey, if they're gonna...
We
if
can
they're
do
willing-
it now because Nintendo did.
Yeah,
I mean,
literally.
meanwhile, Sony's prices are dropping.
Yeah, because Sony realizes...
That's also because their console's been around for too long, and they know nobody's gonna buy it because it's basically a paperweight.
And they also know, oh, we have way more stock than we need, and the scalpers aren't even getting their fucking money. We should probably smarten up. Kind of like the...
Yeah.
Well,
like the
I'm gonna
PS3
be
days.
honest, and this may be a hot take to some, but I do think the PS5 was worth its price. Like, sure, it doesn't really have many games, but it is a...
I mean, thing is, if you're just
phenomenal
looking for a
graphical
game console,
increase.
it's good.
Yeah, it's fine.
It does the job, but also there's better options.
Like, I've always said, like, Xbox is probably your best general go-to, considering it has everything except Sony stuff.
Yeah.
Like, pretty soon it's gonna have Steam on there.
At
for
this
Christ's
point,
sake.
though, that's kind of also Nintendo because they have all the Xbox stuff as well now. Or at least a lot of it.
Anyway, what were we saying?
I was gonna say it also doesn't help that a lot of it is. Oh fuck! I forgot the word I was gonna say. God damn it! It's like you only know how truly bad it was after the fact.
Hindsight.
Oh, yeah, in hindsight, yeah.
Especially when it comes to console wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hindsight is 2025.
I'm going blind.
And, thinking about it, the whole lack of IP use can't even be fully put on Sony because it's also up to the companies to even propose the idea.
Well, it's
So,
on
like-
Sony because they own the IPs. They have final say on what gets on the
Well,
console.
yes, but if the companies themselves never even bring forth the idea, like the company that makes the games,
Well, the thing is,
then
it's not
Sony can't
it's not
really
on the company
greenlight
to
it.
bring forth the ideas. It's on Sony to say, "Hey, we would like a new game in this franchise because we want to revive it."
It's like, hey, Sansa,
Because
we
the
want
company
you-
can do whatever they want. It's not going to matter. It's all about whatever the main company wants, not the studios.
Yeah, it's like, hey, Sansa,
The studios
we
are
would
basically
like-
just there.
It's like, hey, Sansa, we would like you to make a new Sly Cooper. And Sansa's like, all right.
Pretty much, yeah.
Even though I'm sure,
guess.
the company's like, oh, hey, we do want to make these games. So I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like we already got the budget going for this and this. We can't accept any more pitches right now.
we got the budget
They
going
just
for her
yeah, but then
Horizon
you also
2
have
Dawn.
the ones where they just Gabriel Crest. No.
No. But also, Sony's just really business stupid recently. I mean, their fucking live service plans currently, which I'm surprised they're still going with, considering they already sunk so much into Concord and then shut it down within 2 weeks. It is insane just how bad they are fucking up right now.
They big stupid. We already.
Yeah, just
They
like
are
me
big
in this
stupid.
fucking
Very
game. I don't know what's going on, but I'm shitting the bed for some reason.
It's Dreamer Curse.
This could be me just being a Sony meat rider, but I like to think they're just kind of testing the water.
Well, they just stop
See, they're
testing.
not.
Sony
They are very much chasing trends to the extreme. Like they have a plan for like
fair.
several
That's
like
fair.
I think like the next decade it's all live service games.
Yeah, they also literally
Like they
said,
had announced that like Concord was supposed to be like the start of it, but they're still going ahead with it even though Concord failed.
yeah, tremendously so.
Like they are not testing waters; they are just full diving into the money pit that is live service. And so far, they've come out empty-handed.
Yeah, I'll admit Sony can do stupid things, but when they make a smart decision, it pays off.
Well, yeah. Look, a broken
of
clock
course.
is right twice a day.
Yeah. Like, thing is, all these gigantic tech companies, you know, they're all pretty stupid in their own ways.
It's when their
Sony
brains
is just
turn back on
another one.
momentarily.
They have a neuron for about half a second, and it's like, wait, maybe we shouldn't do this really stupidly dumb thing, and instead do something actually decent.
Or sometimes the neuron will shut back off mid-thought and be like, we shouldn't do this, and instead make another Horizon game.
Yeah.
But this time, what if it was
God,
like,
Horizon is like, it's so obviously forced. It's nuts.
yeah.
Like, I don't think I know a single person whose favorite game is Horizon, just anything. Forbidden
And
West,
that's-
Zero Dawn, the Lego one, I've heard 0 people talk about it after they come out.
Yeah, the most I've heard was, yeah, that was pretty good.
Literally,
It's-
it was
it's
just
not
like,
to say
oh
the
yeah, no,
games are
this came out the
bad.
same year as Breath of the Wild, but Breath of the Wild is the way better game. And I was like, oh, well, this came out in a year, and it was a game. And then, oh, that's Lego Horizon on the Nintendo Switch.
It's
Neat.
it's not to say it's a bad game. It's just it's not.
Yeah, no,
like,
it's not bad. It's just
It's just
there.
It's
mid.
nothing to. It's nothing. It doesn't turn heads.
You know, it.
It insists upon itself.
God damn it.
And then like
Not wrong though.
That's a funny part.
like I don't know.
The problem is, all these
have-
games are just kind of mid. And I mean, like, the actual
Yeah.
definition of mid, not the mid,
Yeah.
but it means trash. No.
You know, it's
Middling.
like middling quality. Or middling amounts of
And-
fun.
Another thing, I have no clue what fucking Naughty Dog's problem is in remastering their games. Like, how many
know.
times are you going to remaster The Last of Us Part 2?
As many
How
times
However
are you
many
gonna
times people will still buy
remaster
it.
The first one. Like, we
Like,
already
there's been like
had The
3
Last of
remasters
Us.
since the game originally came
Well,
out, I think.
two remasters.
We had The Last of Us, The Last of Us Remastered, The Last of Us 2, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, and then The Last of Us Part 1.
Yeah, which the first one on PS4 I can understand because PS3 game, PS4, there was enough of an upgrade to
I
where
thought it was a
warranted.
PS4 game.
No, it was PS3 first, then
Last of Us
PS4.
originally PS3.
Yeah, it was like one of the last titles to come out. on
I would
PS3.
know because the when I got my PS3, it was bundled with it. So
Yeah.
And you know, I can kind of respect remastering the game again for the PS5, a console that came out almost 10 years later. Because the PS4 remaster of The Last of Us was like 2013, 2014. Fairly,
Weird thing
like,
is
early
just the
on
fact that, like,
into-
It doesn't look that much different.
Yeah,
Or at least,
so-
like, it doesn't look much better.
And that's fair, but I mean, there's, I guess there's kind of justification for it, because the remastered PS4 version is just so old. It makes a little sense.
Yeah.
But remastering the second game,
Yeah, The Last of Us 2, there was
2
no
years
fucking
Yeah, no.
after
excuse
it
for that
came
one.
out,
That's dumb as shit. I cannot, like, I can't wrap my head around why anyone would even
It just-
want to buy that.
it just didn't make any sense. They didn't do anything to
See,
the game.
Shield, it's because money.
You know, the only thing you can really justify is like, oh, we remastered, we can put it on PC.
Money.
That's the only thing that I can think of. That's it.
Yeah.
And I
Like,
mean,
if anything,
like,
it should have been a $10 upgrade more than, like, a full $60 release.
Literally.
it just doesn't make any sense. It's
Like, it
Naughty
it literally
Dog
had
has
about as
some
much
sort of
effort
problem.
put into it as the fucking, like, you know, $10 upgrade packs for the Nintendo games that are, like, on Switch 2.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like, God forbid, not fucking no, that's a completely different company. Never mind, ignore me. I was about to say, God forbid, Naughty Dog remaster another Ratchet and Clank game. That is just not them.
Yeah.
That is Insomniac.
Wait a minute.
God forbid, you know, Naughty Dog actually do another fucking what you call it, Watch Dogs game, or remaster of the original to be like, you know, the same graphical power as like the trailers.
What are you talking about?
God
Can't you guys
forbid.
wait for the next space shooter game with that ultra realistic graphics that Naughty Dog's making? It looks so good, guys. And it definitely won't just fuck off for like the later half of the year.
I'm not gonna lie, at the last Sony Direct thing, I fucking checked out. I did not care. Nothing
I'll
interested
admit,
me.
there were some cool things in it, but I was also, it didn't meet my expectations because I'm like, there's only so many years they can keep pulling this bullshit of making stuff that a small minority of their fan base is actually going to enjoy.
Also, hello,
Yeah.
Lancer. How's it going?
It's
Like, the
just
Sony diehards
so-
are dying.
Look, I will play PlayStation until my hands fall off. But please, Sony, give me a reason to.
Literally.
I
For
just,
real.
oh my god, I've been waiting for like, and I know, I talk about Little Big Planet like it's my son, but I've been wanting a new game in that series for years.
Yeah, when was the
And
last
I don't
one?
want to. I don't
On
want
the
to hear
PS3,
anything.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't want to hear anything about Sackboy Big Adventure. That was not Little Big Planet.
You're gonna get...
That is
Last
a
one was 3, wasn't it?
What the fuck?
yeah, but that was a PS3 PS4 release.
Yeah.
But yeah, the last one was 3. And then they just fucking shat on the servers because Sumo Digital couldn't be bothered to actually fix the fucking problem.
But
Like, that's not
Shield,
even-
what
that's not
about
even-
Ultimate Sackboy?
That's not even like
I'm sorry,
that's
what's
not even
going
a Sony issue. That's just
Why they
Sumo
sh-
Digital
on? What the fuck?
realizing that if they just pretend they're fixing it and then a month later say sorry we can't fix it, they can just shut it down.
Oops.
Which is pretty much what they did. They
To
said
be fair,
we're
Sony's also
working...
been in the business of just shutting shit down recently.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah,
Ice Cat, how's
but-
it going?
Little Big Planet was a game that made money. It still actively
Yeah.
had players. It pulled in new players. It pulled in money. It was a very active game.
Not enough money. You
It was-
forget.
It was Sumo Digital just being like, okay, well, people don't want to play Sackboy Big Adventure, so fuck Little Big Planet.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's literally what happened with EA and Anthem.
Yeah, sounds weird.
And then people sued EA because, you know, they unrightfully shut down the servers while people were still playing the game.
And it's
And now the Anthem
honestly-
servers are back online.
Hooray.
It's depressing because Little Big Planet is such an amazing franchise that I wish the newer generations would have the experience of playing like I did.
Yeah.
Because that game was... It was just an insane creative outlet for anybody of any age. It was so much fun. And then
Well, I
Sumo,
mean...
like,
We got Minecraft.
Well, no, that wasn't sad. Technically, Little Big Planet survives in dreams.
but even that's getting shut down soon.
It
Or
is?
at least it's not shut down, but I don't think it's getting any more like updates or support.
I like that then.
I'm pretty sure Sumo Digital wants to just let Dreams kind of run its course sooner or later.
It'll soon become a dream.
Because again,
Hey, remember when
they
people were, like,
can't be
making
bothered
games
to
in
give a
dreams,
shit.
like, properly?
They can't be bothered to give a shit about the things that, you know, actually do good.
Yeah.
If Sumo Digital had a motto, it'd be like, I don't even know what their motto would be. They don't deserve one.
We make games sometimes.
We
Well-
make good games, and then when we realize they're doing good, we shut them down.
Welcome to Sumo Digital. We put the Yogscast in a Sonic game for some fucking reason.
It's just, oh,
And then you got
like our
Valve.
game? No.
it really, really made me so mad when I saw the announcement that they were shutting down the Little Big Planet 3 servers for the PS4. Because what happened is there was a massive DDoS attack on the Little Big Planet servers, which I don't even know why somebody would do that. Well, like, what's the justification? Oh, I'm gonna go attack Little Big Planet. Like, what are you doing?
People that generally DDoS shit are also just stupid
Idiot.
as fuck.
Yeah.
I know. It's just so DDoS attack, and Sumo Digital's like, okay, last gen, we're just gonna shut down because it's already so old. Most people are on PS4 anyways. That's fine. I get that. All the levels that were made on Little Big Planet 2 and Little Big Planet 1 still persist in Little Big Planet 3 on the PlayStation. And then about 3 months later, the PS4 version of Little Big Planet 3 is having network issues. or the servers are fucking up, and Sumo Digital's like, we'll get right on that. We're gonna fix this and bring it back to you guys. Radio silence for a month, and then we're shutting down the servers.
While we
Yeah,
try
Shield,
games.
maybe they DDoSed it because they didn't like Ultimate Sackboy.
Man.
It's just so infuriating, man.
Also, Lance, as you can
Play
tell,
over
things are going
Requiem.
pretty good. How are things with y'all?
What are y'all doing on this fine Monday?
Also, in case you don't know, Chad, Ultimate Sackboy was an auto runner that was made with the Sackboy universe.
Run, Sackboy, run.
How would you run some over my sack, boy?
Wait a
And then
minute.
yeah, they've
Wait a
had
minute.
they've made multiple Sackboy Infinite runners.
Also, yes,
There
Scott,
have
you
been
should make
two.
you should make an SA2 comic next. I'll read.
Fucking
I didn't see your the full comic yet, but I will read it after stream. And y'all should too.
Yeah, go read
Would-
Scott King's comic.
oh,
That may be a little surprise.
now I'm
if
in
you, if you
now
do.
I'm in like heated rant
Yeah,
mode.
there are many surprises if you read it. There are many.
I don't get how Sumo Digital thought Sackboy: A Big Adventure would fly with the community.
Well, you guys love sack,
Here's
boys,
the-
so
here's
that's why you love Little Big Planet, right?
Well, I don't know how
Here's
Sumo
the-
Digital
here's the
thought.
thing. Yeah, I was about to say that they didn't. They didn't think.
Like, it's just they took the whole essence of Little Big Planet out of Little Big Planet and said, "Here you go." It's the whole point of the game.
Oh
was
man, I
play,
love the
create,
Adventures
share.
of Sonic the Hedgehog theme song.
It was play, create, share, and they just gave us play. Play
Well, you
what?
know what, Shield? At least the idea lives on in I don't know, Mario Maker, I guess.
I guess.
Not wrong.
Honestly, I don't even want like a new game. What I want is just a remastered version of the original 3 games stories, and then a create mode.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like those red rings in this like level. It's just like, oh, you gotta replay it 3 times to get all the red rings.
Yeah.
Why are you getting all the red rings though?
Because want to get all the red rings.
I know I've been ranting about Little Big
Okay.
Planet for a while, so I apologize about that.
That's fine.
Oh, you're fine. We've been
Something
ranting about
passionate
everything.
about it. Fine.
It's so infuriating.
We've just been ranting.
It's my favorite game. It's my favorite game, and it's gone because
were in
Sumo
here
Digital is a bunch of fucks!
We were in here tonight raving.
Whoa, slow down, boys.
Whoa, slow down,
Whoa,
Twitch streamer Johnny.
And you know what I just realized? Dreams isn't even Sumo Digital. That's Media Molecule. That's why they're not shutting down the servers, because Media Molecule actually gives a fuck. They're
Oh,
just
that's
not
why this thing
making
is a
any
sack
more
of shit.
updates.
It's not made
Yeah,
by the
I
second
mean-
shit company.
Little Big Planet 3 was already a fucking nightmare with its network problems.
I guess you could
Because-
say it's a sack boy of shit.
Because fucking
Get out.
Sumo Digital didn't know what the hell they were doing. Media Molecule's like, we don't want to make another Little Big Planet game, but if another company does, they can. And Sumo Digital was grasping at it like a child in a fucking candy store. So they took it on. Lo and behold, you can't play online. It's not... It just doesn't work. You join somebody, you can play like one level, and then all of a sudden, lost connection to host.
Also, we have a question in chat from Online Devil. They said, question for everyone, what are your thoughts on the upcoming MGS3 remake? I think it looks pretty good.
As good as it
I'm
could be.
not-
I never played a single MGS game.
I've never played a Metal Gear Solid game, so I
You know,
can't
whether we gotta
comment on it.
inundate you with revengeance. The most bad shit inside an MGS game that's not even an MGS game.
Yeah. He knows where to fall down over this path. Good Lord.
Unless whether are you gonna turn down rules of nature?
No.
Exactly.
You know how stupid I am, Conathy.
No.
Thoughts on
Another
DK
thing I
Bonanza?
want-
I need that game
It
booked
looks
into
really
my
good.
I'll give Bonanza one thing, it looks worth its price.
Yeah.
That
If there's
is
one other.
I figured, is that
game
still with the set or with the $80? Is that like $70?
No, it's 70.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
It's-
Honestly, that game looks more worth like $80 than the actual Mario Kart game that is 80.
For real.
Yeah.
Like if Mario Kart were like 60 to 70, it wouldn't be nearly as bad. But the fact that it's $80 fucking for a Mario Kart game with a shitty open world mechanic with nothing in it, it's like, why? Why bother?
That's so stupid.
I feel like
In the
they
words of
should've
Reggie
waited.
Fils-Aimé, if it's not fun, why bother?
Cause they stupid.
Completely irrelevant.
Reggie's gone, Iwata's gone. Miyamoto's still there, but he's not really doing much.
He wasn't
And
even
even if he was,
credited.
I don't think Miyamoto would be,
He wasn't even
doing much anyway to help.
You know, he wasn't even credited in World.
Yeah. Like, thing is, Miyamoto, I think at this point, doesn't really care.
I've,
dude's old, he
totally
wants to
checked
retire.
out, gamers. I've cashed my check, and I'm just doing
claim clumps.
I should have died 30 years ago. Why are you making me suffer?
I want to be with you, Wata-san. Please.
Honestly, this is completely irrelevant, but one other game that I would really love to have remade outside of like first party IP stuff, another PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
No, but please.
Make it better this time, please.
Yeah, don't add
The
fucking...
first one wasn't even bad.
But it wasn't great, I feel
It
like.
wasn't great. It definitely had its problems, but it was fucking hilarious, and it was fun to play with a group of friends.
Yeah, it's hilarious how they had two of the exact same character as a playable character.
Yeah, Cole and Evil Cole.
Yeah, it's like wow.
It's the pit and dirt pit.
At least it wasn't like paid DLC. They were just there.
It is really funny though that like they have, so many PlayStation IPs, but they were like Cole and Evil Cole.
And for the DLC, we got Isaac Dead Space and Zeus from God of War.
Yeah, like it was honestly it was a really cool game despite its flaws, and I liked it. I had a lot of fun playing that game, so much so that I have recently legally emulated it and played it with friends on my PS5 legally.
If they do it again, though.
I feel like if they expanded the character roster, made the gameplay a little more cohesive, and like added some more party game elements to like spice it up, it would be a pretty good game. It'd be real good.
And maybe add some
Now,
people that the general public associated with PlayStation, like a certain orange marsupial and a purple dragon.
Or yeah.
Those two, the ones that are the cornerstone of PlayStation.
Yeah.
Weren't Ratchet and Clank in the first one?
No, Spyro and Crash.
Oh!
Fucking Gen Z.
Aren't they owned by Xbox now?
Really?
though?
No.
Yes, they are.
I
owned by
know
Xbox
who
at this point.
Crash is. I just heard orange marsupial, and my brain goes, Ratchet?
You fucking... I'm gonna smack the shit... What the fuck even is a Lombax? That's not a marsupial.
I don't fucking know, okay?
I'm surprised you didn't go for the
know
Jack
who
and Daxter
Crash
route.
is. I played a Crash game before I played my first Ratchet and Clank game.
I certainly hope
So honestly, I'm kind of bugged at myself that I didn't get that immediately. I should have
But also the
guessed
fact that Johnny
Crash.
said a purple dragon.
Yeah, the two brothers forged by hate.
Race to the finish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the orange marsupial and purple dragon.
The ones that are
Ratchet
now
and
owned by
Clank.
Xbox because Xbox owns Activision, who are, the owners of Ratchet and Clank, or not Ratchet and Clank, fucking, the owners of Crash and Spyro.
Yeah. That never not makes me sad.
Anyways.
It is kind of funny how, like,
a-
at this point, Nintendo and Sony have both had their, like, main studios stolen by Xbox. We had fucking, we had, the whole, go incident way back when.
I mean, in all fairness, like the Ratchet, or not Ratchet. Fuck! The Crash and Spyro thing.
My dad.
The Crash and Spyro thing wasn't even like. It kind of wasn't even Sony's in the first place. Because the games made were through contracts with Universal, and it was like, you can make 3 games, and then it's ours. So they made their 3 games, and then Universal took over and made it bad.
God damn it.
Because why
Yeah.
wouldn't they make it bad?
Gotta maximize
And now
the
it's all
profit.
just owned by Xbox, and they just do
Don't do anything with
nothing
it.
with it.
Oh, no.
I mean, they made Crash 4.
We were supposed to get a Spyro 4.
Yeah, but
And
we
Crash
didn't- we got
5.
a remaster, that's about it.
and then they just said no. It never got greenlit.
And I'm sure they could probably do it if they wanted to. At this point, like, it's just a matter of, do they want to?
No, I feel like it's another IP that a company is just gonna let die.
Yeah, no, it's free money.
It's my IP to sit on and do nothing with!
It's like, oh, I don't know. Quickly returning to the PlayStation All-Stars thing. An example of the same character twice I would love to see would be like God of War 2018 Kratos, and then the Kratos from the
Dad
the
of War.
Greek-
Yeah, no, at least
That-
with classic Kratos and modern Kratos, there's enough of a difference in like style to where
Yeah.
you could get away with it.
I mean, like, I get
mean-
why they did, you know, this infamous Second Son thing, because, like, you know, that game is all about, like, you know, the choice of, like, evil versus good, you know, and the
You think
way
that's
that
the
you,
reason?
you know, make your character. I mean, I assume, considering that's, like, the main plot of the game.
No, it's called Infamous. The Infamous games are hot, and then a new game's coming out.
Well,
Also, we just want to have
honestly,
two characters take up the same slot.
I think I don't know. Like, Cole and Evil Cole doesn't make any sense. Like, if PSASBR came out any later, they could have introduced the character from Second Son. But it didn't. It came out in 2012, 2 years before Second Son did, so...
Yeah. Second Son was
It's
a really good game, actually.
It was good, and I like the way how they decided who was going to be the main character of Second Son. Because there was two endings for Infamous 2. One where Cole lives and one where Cole dies. And whether or not Cole was going to be the main character of the next one was dependent on, like, the user percentage of those trophies. And that's how they went about it. And more people chose for Cole to die, so they're like, okay, so we'll introduce him
'Cause
as
it
a new
made
character in the
sense.
next game.
Yeah.
It did make sense. Part of me is still upset because, you know, I just really liked Cole McGrath's character. He was
Oh
fucking
no,
awesome.
yeah, I fucking loved him, but like it made sense for the ending to be self-sacrificing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but sometimes you love a character so much, they just have to die.
You hate to let it go,
Yeah.
but it's just the way it goes.
I'm just thinking of the classic Kratos thing that was said earlier, and now I'm thinking there needs to be a Sonic Generations mod.
There's just Kratos and Kratos.
But it'd be so funny because young Kratos is taller than older Kratos.
Zeus, I'm going to beat the Time Eater! And then I'm coming for you!
Get him.
It's oh. That's the one inconsistency I love about God of War. That does have an explanation, but it's just so funny. Because Kratos can change his height, right?
Yeah, it's
And
a
in
god,
God of War
yeah.
in God of War 2018, he's shorter than he is in God of War 3.
Well,
Their explanation, and I know there's like actual physical reasons. It's like the mocapping and the animations were weird with the original games. It was hard to do because nobody is fucking 7'8". So they just made him smaller in the new games. But their like lore explanation was he wanted to live as a man, not as a god, so he shrunk.
Which honestly, kind of based.
It makes sense. It's a valid explanation.
and
It's
you-
just funny to think about.
yeah.
Yeah.
He just shrunk over a foot.
God, Metal Sonic fucking did.
I deal with this shit. Shoo.
Shut up.
It doesn't matter that he shrunk
Look
a
at
foot. He could still whoop the ass of his young self any day.
I need a
Oh yeah, for
Kratos
sure.
of when he
Like,
gets
old
pissed
Kratos
off.
is immensely powerful.
Yes, I need a Kratos so when he gets really pissed off, he just starts growing.
It just does the fucking Castle Crashers like sandwich sound like.
I mean, he basically does that every time he enters fucking Spartan Rage, except he doesn't grow. He just screams at the top of his lungs and then beats the shit out of you.
Yeah, he
No,
totally-
but I want
yeah.
him to grow like even taller than fucking young Kratos.
Well, the thing is he can become tall. Because, I mean, he has some of Ares' powers being the God of War, and Ares was fucking huge.
I think about like just I'm thinking like young Kratos, old Kratos in this whole situation. Young Kratos is trying to cause a fucking scene. Old Kratos just taller than him, looming over. Just
Boy.
Boy.
Boy, you better calm your ass down.
I'll show you why they called me the god.
We are not destroyers. Like, it'd be so funny because old Kratos would be trying to give his younger self like the whole "we're not destroyers" speech. We must be better, and young Kratos is just like, "Fuck you! Where is Zeus?"
Cease your
Young Kratos
babbling,
goes,
old
I'm
man.
Greek, give me that butthole!
No.
And then the moment young Kratos does anything, old Kratos just fucking bitch slaps him, and it's just like, sit down.
Are you done? I will be done when Zeus is at the end of my...
Just the Eggman bitch. The Eggman bitch.
I will be done when Zeus's head is at the end of my blades of chaos. Shit.
Also, I hate those enemies.
Zeus! Your son is 6 foot now. I come.
Zeus,
bringing
your
my
son is wearing heels!
Okay, dude.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
to catch
Who
a
the
fella
fuck
from
are
the
you?
ass of Zeus is
Who
not
the hell are
time.
you? Oh, hey, I'm Zeus. I'm Zeus. Who are you?
I'm Zeus.
Trying
How's
to
it going,
remember the
dude?
name of the fat guy from Gravity Falls. Zeus!
You keep calling for me.
Zeus!
You know, one thing I find funny, people when they talk about young Kratos is they describe him as this ruthless killer who just wanted to destroy everything. That was not the case.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah, no.
just a guy who didn't really give a shit.
Well, no,
Thing is,
because,
he's
I
a
mean,
guy
think
who
about
got
it,
his
think about
life fucked up by a god because, you know, his wife and child were killed by, you know, fucking Zeus.
Well, no.
it. No,
Or
no,
whatever.
it's Ares. He was under the service of Ares. Ares gave him the Blades of Chaos. Okay, so Kratos' daughter was sick. Kratos needed to go and get like this special herb to make the cure for her. And while he's fighting his enemies, he's realizing he's losing, so he screams to the heavens, Ares, if you
Hold on a
destroy my
sec.
enemies, my life is yours.
Hang on a fucking minute. When the fuck was that established?
In the first game.
No?
Yes?
No. He was a Spartan warrior. They were fighting the fucking barbarians.
That's in the Ghost of Sparta game.
Is it?
Okay, yeah, if it's in Ghost
Pretty
of
sure, yeah.
Sparta, I didn't really play that one, so.
Well, in any case, it's explained that he was searching for something for his daughter. Or something. And he was in a battle, and I can't remember if it was he was losing or if they were in a stalemate
He was
or
about to
something like
die.
that. Yeah, okay. And so he screams to the heavens, Ares, destroy my enemies and my life is yours, and Ares is like, okay, bet. So he gives him the Blades of Chaos. They are chained to his arms, like moltenly chained to his arms, which is why he has the scars in the newer games. And later on, after all that's said and done, Ares is like, you know what? I want to make this guy the perfect warrior, the perfect soldier. And what was his plan? Have Kratos accidentally kill his wife and daughter.
Also, I'm gonna
By-
be right back. I'm gonna give me some water.
Sounds good. Hello, Petunia. How's it going?
But yeah, anyways, he was not a ruthless killer. Because I mean, think of like the fight with Hercules in God of War 3.
You know, he didn't want to
Kratos
do it.
didn't want to kill him. Just Hercules wouldn't back off.
And also,
It's just like,
Aphrodite.
yeah, you know, he didn't kill Aphrodite. He just fucked her.
Hey, if he slayed something, alright?
Like a lot of the people who he killed outside of the gods were just people who wouldn't get out of his way. And that's just not his fault.
And I can scarcely think of a person that Kratos killed and was like, yeah, that was kind of a dick move. Actually, I think there was that one chick in the first game. I forget who it is. I forget her name. But it definitely felt like Kratos was kind of a dick for that one.
There was also just, I think, what was his name? Icarus?
Maybe I'm
I don't
thinking of
even
Icarus.
remember. I don't even remember why he did it. He just killed that guy.
He needed he needed his wings. What the fuck, Eggman?
Yeah, but he didn't need to kill him. You just killed him.
I mean, have you played Kid Icarus?
No, I have not.
Well, if you did, you wouldn't understand. Oh, now it stays where it is. Okay, fuck me, I guess.
No.
God damn it. The streamer's curse is in full effect today, I swear to God.
Yeah.
Now you have to do it 2 more times.
Ow! Dick.
Fuck you!
You fucking dick.
Fucking dick!
Always late though.
Oh, now it's what it's supposed to be.
Man, I love when people misinterpret stories so I can then rant and tell them how they're wrong. I love telling people that they're wrong.
I love when people are media illiterate. That's why I'm a Dragon Ball fan. And a Sonic fan, for that matter.
You're gonna diss him because he's right?
And another thing I love when it comes to God of War is the original creator just being a piss baby about new Kratos.
I don't like new Kratos.
I don't like when new Kratos has depth to
I
him.
don't like character development. I don't like it when my character realizes everything he did was wrong.
I don't like him
Not
thinking
wrong, but,
maybe
like-
he has to change his ways a bit.
I don't like him being an actual good character.
I don't like it when my character doesn't follow the same story that'll eventually get boring. Because the new games, like, it's not like they just identity deathed Kratos.
You know, everyone
Still
agrees
him.
it's, like, better.
It sure does.
It is better. They took his already original great character and made him better.
Oh, wait, hang on one second, We're getting to the line of all time.
Traveling through time, Sonic.
They just had no reason
hang
to
on.
change that line.
Out the time stones?
It's like that big thing they did at Eggman.
I fucking hate that line with a passion.
And then it looks like it dragged your friends here. I mean, our friends.
Ian, buddy.
You know what I mean.
You could have put that through one more pass. Make it sound a little less like a fucking Family Guy reference bit.
You know what, Ian?
I gotta
That's
find
the
it now.
exact.
Sorry,
That's the
you did
exact
this to me.
reason why people only say that your writing is just reference humor, and for that I will never forgive you. Because I hate that argument.
Yeah, that's the one thing. I don't mind when Ian references stuff. I just wish it wasn't as clunky when he does it. There's a lot of them like, oh, why did this need to be here?
And see, that's the thing. That's the only reason why people don't like his writing, mostly. Like, there are the people who actually have, like, qualms with his writing, me, who are, like, normal about it, and are like, yeah, he's not the best, but, like, you know, some of the stuff he writes is pretty cool. And then there are the people who are like, oh, he makes clunky references and that's bad, so I don't like him.
Yeah, no, he writes bad for the rat game, so he deserves to have the worst things that could ever be done to a human possible be done to him.
Kill!
I'm sorry, but if you're mad about writing for the rat game not being up to snuff, and your immediate reaction is, yeah, no, that guy deserves to be S8, let's say, and murdered.
That guy deserves war crimes against him.
It's like, dude,
No.
fucking Jesus Christ, we're escalating here a bit, all right? I'm not a bit.
Grr, you didn't write my
I'm
Sonic
sorry,
game the way I
he,
wanted
like-
it.
I'm sorry he tripped over his fucking shoe, but no, you don't do that.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's just Jesus Christ
That's like-
in heaven. That's an
The
escalation there,
comparison
bud.
is like a child failed his math test, so now we need to rip his limbs off.
Literally.
Like,
good fucking Christ.
better punishment is just the 1 week blinding stew. Just stew that makes you blind for 1 week.
Yeah, like hell, I've made no qualms that I dislike how frickin' Pontac and Graf wrote Sonic during the meta era, or dark, whatever the fuck it was called.
Honestly, it should be called the Dark Era. It's more of a Dark Era than the actual Dark Era was.
I wouldn't. Name semantics aside, but I still don't want. I don't want them to fucking die or anything like that. Like Christ on a bike in heaven. I just don't want them to work on the series anymore. That's it.
Yeah, you could just say I don't like Ian Flynn's writing, and I don't think he should work on Sonic anymore.
Yeah, which
Completely fine statement.
fine statement. You're wrong, but fine statement.
You're wrong. Fine statement, though.
Yeah, I will.
It's a lot more.
It's when you start going, yeah, I don't like Ian Flynn's writing. He should do
He should
these.
commit Toaster Bath because he's bad. Like, no.
Whoever wrote this
I
should
don't
be
like
lined up
Ian
and
Flynn's
shot.
writing. I think we should all hit him in a 19-car pileup on the 400.
It's like, I will say this right now. I will take the worst of Ian Flynn over Pontac and Graf's best any day of the week. Like as much complaining as I do. Because oh my god, it is just
Honestly, I just take a good game.
that too. Either or.
Just give me
Sonic.
Sonic the hot
Welcome
dog, and it's playable. That's what I want.
Sonic the hot dog.
Unless we
If I can
Hot
plug
dog, come
in
here,
my
hot dog.
controller, if I can plug in my controller and I press a button and I get feedback, that's all I want. That's all
Hot
I
dog,
need.
$5. Come get your hot dog, $5.
Diggity dog.
Hot dog!
It's not playable. It's a piece of shit. Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Oh boy,
Guess
Sonic
what I'm
Prime's
talking
anthem.
about?
Ha
Sonic
ha ha.
06.
God, that joke has been getting that joke too has also been getting really obnoxious since the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse like revival has been announced.
God
and like
fucking
what
coming
joke?
out.
the Sonic
The,
Prime is Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Ha ha ha.
Oh.
It's like fucking. It's like
You
that
know
whole.
what I think would be cool?
It's like
No, it's like that
like the
Homelander.
shows.
It's like that fucking Homelander meme. Like when the guy is expressing the same point of view but being slightly more fucking annoying about it.
yeah.
It's not
Like,
a-
buddy, I don't like Sonic Prime either, but I'm not a dick about it.
I'm not the big. I wasn't
I'm
the
not a
biggest.
dumbass.
I'm not the biggest fan of Prime, but I don't know. The Mickey Mouse joke was funny for like the first 5 minutes, but after the 37th time it being made, like fucking, shut up.
Find a
It's
different
mostly the problem
joke.
with the internet. People will
I've-
just repeat
I've-
the same joke over and over ad
I've
nauseum because they
not
don't know how
seen-
bad it is.
I've not seen Sonic Prime. I've seen clips and whatnot, and it seems like it has a interesting premise. Why don't they make a game out of that?
Well, funny thing about that shit.
Why would
But
they ever
thinking
make
about
a
what,
game
I was like
interesting?
not 100% paying attention.
Game of Sonic Prime.
Yeah, like the concept of Prime.
Well,
It doesn't have to be Sonic Prime, but like take its ideas and concepts and turn it into a game.
Well, you see, we're getting that. It's called Sonic Racing Crossworld. Also,
yeah.
Josh here, Rapper 02. Thank you for the follow. Raptor. I can't read.
Who
It's
needs
either
to
a
read
yo yo
these
yo or
days? No,
You can have a, you know what, Johnny? You can have a little dyslexia as a treat.
As a treat.
nobody needs to read these days anyways. It's not like the big people in power can.
It seems today that all you see
All you see
is illiteracy.
violence.
Seems
Violence
today
and violence
that
and
all you see
violence and violence.
Where are those good old-fashioned
Stupid
Sonics?
fucks and mass illiteracy.
Lucky there's a Sonic. God damn it, I missed the show.
Oops. That's fine. I don't think I can't lock anything for him anyway.
Yeah, I'll go
Fortnite.
Fortnite Battle Pass.
How to shit out my ass.
And there's the red. Wait. Never mind.
I missed the red ring. Time to backwards shower gel myself.
Me when I
Oh,
miss the
okay.
red ring, so I hit the fucking Wally West and throw myself off a tall building.
Me when I missed the red ring and I pull up Wally West and put a baby in the microwave.
Me when I miss the red ring, so I hit the poor writing.
Me when I missed the red ring and I make a terrible characterization of Amy Rose.
Like terrible characterization of Amy Rose.
Like that's the one thing I will not give Ian a fucking break on. Like, dude, come on. You're better than this.
Do better.
I'm just gonna hope that the rest of our lines are better.
you know, it seems like most of our other lines are good. That one line, which was bad, but it's also kind of a compounding issue of Amy's character entirely.
Yeah, there's also just a lot of division about what her character should be. Like, there's a lot of people that just have very differing opinions on what they want her to be like.
It was so scary, but
Yeah.
I tried to be really brave.
I don't know. I'm just kind of sick of the mom friend Amy characterization.
Yeah, we have vanilla.
Funnily enough,
We
I
don't
think her
need
characterization
Amy
in
to
Boom
do that.
is one of my favorites.
Am I wrong to say that I really don't like that cream voice?
Yeah, no, it's just kind of grating and not great.
Yeah, the
Like,
direction
it
needs...
sounds like the person doing the voice is like
Struggling.
straining really hard.
Yeah.
Like it's so clear that it's not.
Wait till
hitting.
Shield. Wait till you hear Rouge's voice.
Yeah, no, Rouge is... don't like it.
I've
She
heard
sounds
it,
fine
I
in
can't
Sonic
remember,
Shadow
but, like,
Gens, but... Or
Yeah.
sorry, in regular Shadow Generations, but like in Sonic Generations, this one, it just... Ugh.
to be fair, this half of the remake probably got the least amount of effort because they.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It seems they definitely poured everything into Shadow Generation.
To be fair, Sonic Generations on its own was fine as is. Just need a bit... The graphics... Not the graphics. The textures need to be cleaned up a bit. Add the Frontiers controls, which, thank God. And then...
And there's also, yeah, the resolution and everything need to be properly upscaled.
Yeah, that too. Which, to be fair, is all you need to do. Shadow Gens was like a new thing from the ground up.
Yeah.
It seems that even still they didn't do a proper job because after you hit that spring earlier, I swear to God, I just watched half of the highway pop into existence.
To be fair, that was also a thing in the original, so it's not...
Yeah. It's more of a relic of the past.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing in itself is still the original game, it's just with tweaks. Like, it's code-wise, I'm pretty sure almost the exact same, just modified.
It's 64-bit instead of 32-bit.
I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which is surprising considering Sega's models usually break it.
Well, you see, this time they didn't hire blind fucking squirrels to make the game, so... Improvement.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened, Sega?
With this game, they realized, oh wait, the game is like fine as is. There just needs to be like a few tweaks, rather than with Colors where they were like, yeah, we're gonna remake the entire game from the ground up, but we're not actually gonna do it. We're gonna hire someone else to do it.
Oh, they didn't remake the original game from the ground up. It was just basically a slapdash of like, okay, here's the Wii thing, upscale the cutscenes, and make it playable with the controller.
Basically,
And then
it was
also
a
up the
port-
bloom a fuck ton.
It was
Up the
a port
bloom.
made by a company that clearly had no clue what the fuck they were doing.
It's also just weird how bad the performance issues were on a fucking Wii game.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we have consoles that fucking smoke the Wii for breakfast.
Literally, the fucking
Honestly,
Switch,
like-
which is the worst version, is like 10 times the power of the Wii.
And it was the worst
At
version.
least. Yeah, exactly.
Like, it was so bad, I'm like, okay, I'm buying the PS5 version immediately.
Like, I'm pretty sure you could fucking emulate a Wii on a Switch and it would perform better than Sonic than Sonic Colors Ultimate would.
It was honestly so
natively.
upsetting. Like, my PS5, which is basically as strong as most modern day gaming PCs, should not be struggling to run Sonic Colors.
A game you can play on your phone at decent rates.
I would have had better luck whipping out my old ass Wii, buying a sensor bar, and then just legally acquiring the game for free legally.
I swear to God, you could literally fucking boot up Dolphin on your phone and it would be better playable.
You know, literally. Anyway, any halfway decent phone these days can
I feel
run.
like you could find one of those fucking sketchy website emulators and it would run better. It could be fucking like NintendoGames123.com, and it's this sketchy ass Nintendo emulator, but it'll run so much better.
Yeah. Like, those kinds of emulators that can, like, run in a browser.
Exactly. It's like, how did we get there? How did we get here?
You want to get the best Minecraft achievement?
Isn't that the one for eating every food?
It's the one for every status effect.
I was very baffled when I played the game because, you know, I was kind of excited. I had never played Sonic Colors before, and I wanted to experience it for the first time. And it was by far probably the worst way to experience it.
Yeah. You're experiencing the worst version of an already kind of mid-Sonic game.
Yeah. Like, I already didn't have much expectations for fucking Colors because it's Sonic Colors. Like, I'm one of the few people who are like, oh yeah, I never cared for Colors, even in its height of its hate. I'm like, this.
And you know what I find? You know what I find like interestingly funny? Sonic Colors ran the way it did on the Wii, and yet they couldn't get Sonic Unleashed on the Wii to just play the other console versions. They had to make a Wii specific version.
Well, the thing is, it wasn't even just the Wii specific, it was also the PS2 version.
Yeah, like, so it was a last generation version.
Yeah.
But if Sonic Colors ran just fine, and it looked like that, and, you know, it played like a actual Sonic game, why couldn't they have just done the same thing to Unleashed?
And then again,
to be fair, with Sonic, they have a lot of ports to do, and Sega's notoriously bad at them. Heroes.
And also, the 360 could barely handle Unleashed as is. The Wii would fucking explode.
That shit would have fucking blowed up.
Fair. I have to forget, I played the game on PlayStation 3, you know, the console that could probably still hold a candle to most modern day consoles.
The one that they used for fucking, like, I think it was like medical research. They had it like computing in the background if you opted in for it.
They made a supercomputer out of PS3s. One that still got actively used until a Sony firmware patch made it impossible to load other operating systems on a PS3.
Lol. Lamau, even.
I don't even think that was just Sony being a dick to the military. It's just other people were doing bad shit with it. So they're like, okay, so we're just gonna take away that ability, and the military suffered because of it.
Yep.
But like, you take a look at like a mainline PS3 game, like bringing back God of War. Look at God of War 3 and compare it to most modern day games. It's a phenomenally good-looking game.
Come on, there we go. Yeah, no, it's fucking great.
It looks really good for a game that came out in 2009.
Yeah, and Sony, if you ever want to port to Steam, please.
Sony, if you ever want to give that game a PS5 remaster, be my guest.
And for the love of God.
Yeah, maybe try PS5 remastering some of the games that actually deserve it instead of Last of Us again.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me Parappa the Rapper remastered.
This time Parappa looks like an actual fucking dog.
It was fucking Jak and Daxter remastered, for the love of God.
I honestly was baffled when Parappa the Rapper got a remastered, because out of all franchises, I really didn't expect Parappa to get one.
Well, maybe if you stream the Parappa fucking remaster, you could have got another animation.
Dear kind
7 years later.
Yeah.
Dear kind suits at Sony, I know the company who originally made it doesn't exist anymore, but please bring back MotorStorm in some capacity.
My brother and my company in Christ, you own the assets.
You own the IP.
Dear
own
suits
the
at
IP.
Sony, dear men in suits at Sony, I understand that Nana Onshot is probably dead, but can we get a Parappa the Rapper 2 remake and not just a port to the PS4? You remade the first one.
Also, is this where my fucking tax dollars are going?
Yes.
Honestly, I wish. This looks way cooler than...
Yeah, exactly.
And have you seen the shit going down in California? This is basically what it is.
Actually, your tax dollars are going towards the new Last of Us remake.
Son of a bitch! I didn't even like The Last of Us.
You know, also, a letter to another company.
What?
Dear Nintendo, could you please give us Melee in the GameCube emulator? It's all that people fucking want. An official way to play the video game that you made.
I'm almost positive Melee's gonna be on there.
It's gonna be, but they're gonna drip feed it out like half a year later.
Dear Nintendo, can you please give...
Nintendo, can you please just, like, upload the ROM files that you know that you have. Or the ones that you know that are online because you've done that in the past with the
Nintendo.
fucking NES emulator. I'm still
Nintendo.
fucking mad that you don't even have your own fucking ROMs for your games and you relied on third-party sources when you actively try to shut them down.
Oh no, they got
Please go to Vim's lair.
Do not go to Vim's lair, please. Leave them alone. Look what you already did. My poor boy.
They gutted my boy.
Yeah, they went like, oh hey, thank you for supplying the Super Mario 1 ROM. We really needed this. Also, fuck you. Bang.
Literally.
And then
Fucking,
Dr.
it's
Man
just,
Anthem.
it's actually crazy that they had, like, you know, a ROM file from the internet and, like, people were able to decipher that fact because it had the signature of the person who uploaded it in the code.
Yeah. Also, here's Rouge's best voice coming up.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
Sonic Adventure 2.
Here it is.
Thanks, Big Blue. That's the first time I've ever been stolen.
You're a real gem, Rouge.
No.
Just
It's genuinely
Just
crazy just how much better it is in the Shadow Gens portion.
the absolute abhorrent. Just no.
No. That's
Wait a minute.
that's not Rouge.
Like, it's
that's-
really funny. Because in Shadow Gen, she sounds normal, she sounds fun. In this, what the fuck happened?
She sounds normal and fine until the one line towards the fucking end of the game.
It's just
Oh,
that's not Rouge. That's Rahuge.
Yeah, that's Rogue.
That's Rogaine.
That's Rogweed.
That's good.
Don't diss Rogweed like that.
Squid get.
That's Seth Rogen.
Freddy Fazbear. What happened? Squid get. Squid Games. What happened? Squid.
Dude, I'm a bat with giant tits.
Okay, what happened? Seth Rogen.
Also, let's say about the voice actress.
Yeah.
Like
There are some certain people under Sega's employ that have views that do not align with ours.
And not just in like the they prefer apples to oranges thing, more like they disagree with fundamental human rights.
Yep.
Oh boy.
So I propose we get rid of we get rid of Rouge's current VA and replace with the Prime VA. Because she does a fantastic job, and I liked her thing on Rouge very much.
Same thing with a certain egg-shaped character.
Yeah.
Honestly, just get the guy who did him in Prime.
Yeah, Brian.
That voice
Literally, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. His
And
voice is fine enough.
Please, for the love of God, get Brian Geronimo. I fucking love his work, and he was great as Eggman.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was also.
I loved him.
Vegeta.
Hey, you know what? While we're at it, Prime Shadow is also really good. Like,
Yeah,
I don't have any problems with Kirk Thornton. He's a very good voice actor.
Yeah, but Ian
But I
Hammond.
like Prime Shadow a little better.
Just give me the Snapcube dub Eggman.
Unironically,
Try that guy.
Unironically, I would also
Unironically.
take Alpha.
Fucking Paperbox House would go hard as Eggman.
Right? Just like if it were actually for like a paid voice acting career as Eggman, he already did a hilariously fantastic job in the fan dub. It'd be so much better if there were like motivations, as in it's his job.
Yeah. It would also be really funny to say that we got the official Eggman VA in a Life Thera video.
Yeah.
Right? Oh my god. Oh, the orange GameCube.
The orange GameCube.
Fly the plane!
The last orange GameCube.
But now the funny part is you can't find an orange GameCube for a good price anymore.
I brought pizza.
Alright!
And not unless you're looking like the Japanese market, because that was where it was mainly popular.
You know, I actually saw one recently.
Play it.
I was just broke and could not buy it.
There.
Oh my god, you could have bought the
I
orange
was-
GameCube and had Alfred
I-
sign it.
I don't know why, but I went to a game exchange in a town close to where I live. It costed $20 to get in, and that was the last bit of money I had. I don't know why I went.
Huh.
I had nothing to give. I had no money to buy anything. I was just a kid in a candy store with no parents and an empty wallet. And I actually wanted to scream and shout and let it all out because I was mad.
Oh boy, if I had
I
a
saw
yo.
I saw so many cool things there. Somebody was selling a GameCube with, like, I think it was Sonic Adventure 2 and a controller and all the cords for like $90.
That's a fucking steal.
And I'm staring at it and I'm like, oh!
Also,
I wanted to walk out of that door with it. I wanted to.
Also, boy howdy, it's a great time for them to put a tutorial for wall jumping. When I did it back in Green Hill.
Yeah, no, that's really weird that it does that.
It's like, hey, here's this thing that you did a while ago, but we're teaching you about it now because it's fun.
Like, at least with the ring dash, it makes sense because you don't do it at any point beforehand, and it doesn't really come up ever again.
Yeah, versus
But this is
Green
just
Hill,
really
like,
odd.
It's like, sure, you could theoretically say, well, you possibly couldn't have done the wall jump, and then it's like, it's not a hard thing to learn, though. It takes, like, 2 seconds.
Yeah, you go to a wall and then you jump.
Basically, you step up to a
Also,
wall.
I don't think those
and
were
then
in
you
the
press a
original,
button.
were they? Like those pop-ups?
No, they were.
They were.
They were? I don't remember.
Yeah, no, they were there.
I'm Omo Chow. I'm gonna fuck you.
I'm Omochow!
I'm sure.
You mean fuck me up?
Are you sure?
No.
Wait a
We
minute.
can be bees. This is good news.
Did you know that the doctor's mustache is fake?
Mark, you can live for 30 years as a bee. This is good news.
It's insane. Also, fun fact about the doctor's mustache, that was referring to the principal in the Chow Garden. Everyone thought it was Eggman.
It's funnier if you think it's Eggman.
It is.
It's fine.
Mark, I made a steak. A steak? Yes.
Sick.
BBs.
We can be bees.
We can be
This is good
bees.
news. We
Where's
can
Omni
live for
Bee?
30 years.
Where's Omni-Man?
You can live like a pet. A pet? A pet. This is insane. Mark,
This is good news, Mark. We can be bees. You can live for 30 years as a
We can-
bee.
We can be bees. We can do. Guys, I'm so
You can
funny.
be a bee. Mark, this is good news.
Mark, this is good bees.
Oh, Jesus.
Mark, this is a good steak.
Bee, this is good bee.
Mark, this is good steak.
B. 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 B.
Mark, I made a steak.
Mark.
News.
Mark. B.
Mark,
B.
bees.
Oh,
Mark, this is steak. Steak?
steak.
Yes.
Bee steak.
Mark, I made a bee. This is insane.
You're killing Snitty. Are you
Mark,
okay,
I
Snitty?
made a steak. Sea salt! I need sea salt!
Are you okay, Snitty?
Mark, I made a bees.
This is good bees.
Mark,
This is good
this is
steak.
good steak. We can be a steak.
A steak?
A steak?
You can steak a bee.
As a pet.
Snitty, are you okay?
This stupid shit's right
A
up our alley.
steak with sea salt! Yes.
Where's Omni Steak?
Where is Omni-Man? Where is he? Where is Omni-Man?
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Cecil! I need you, Cecil!
Where's bee?
That's not very nice.
God.
That's not very nice. That's not very nice.
Where is 30 years?
We're pretty sure we've figured things out.
Where is steak?
Pretty dire.
This fucking YouTube program made live.
Where is good news?
actually
Mark,
fucking crying.
Your mother. I do love you.
Where is Omni Bees?
She's more like a bee to me. A bee?
A steak.
Yes.
Your mother.
Mark, I love your mother, but she's more like a steak to me. A steak? Yes.
30 years. Bees.
This is insane.
Your mother, she's more like
This is
a
bees.
bee to me. A bee? Yes.
Your mother, she's more like a bee to me. This is insane. No, this is a steak.
No, this is a steak.
A steak? Yes.
A bee.
Think, Mark. You'll live for 30 years as a bee.
Think, Mark. You'll
Think,
grow
Mark.
you'll live
learn
to see
to be a bee.
you'll live to see the steak crumble to dust and blow away.
What will you
Every
have
bee-
after 500 cigarettes?
Every bee you know and love will steak.
Every
What
bee,
will you have
every
after
bee.
500 bees? Say so!
I'll say salt.
You'll have sea salt. The immortal coming in out of nowhere.
I'll still
Where's
have
Omni?
steak.
The immortal losing a fucking fight to air.
Ah!
Where's Omni-Man?
Where is Omni-Man? Where is he? Where is Omni-Man? Ah!
That'll never not be funny though. Fucking immortal losing to a goddamn air.
Yeah. Just literally nothing.
Giving it fucking each duel we can't win.
If the immortal could win a fight, it wouldn't be invincible.
Well, no, he would losing it invincible. In fact, he did. That was the entire plot of an episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
If the immortal were to win a fight, it would be against like Shrinking Ray.
If Immortal were to win in a fight, it would be against bees.
Against bees. 30 years.
Duplicate.
You know who
30
Immortal
years.
wouldn't win against? He wouldn't win against.
Duplicate complaining about trauma. The amount of shit Mark went through.
Yeah.
Mark,
Fucking
you don't understand.
Rex explode.
Rex exploded.
Exploded.
You don't understand. I let my clones keep dying.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool. You always have one on backup. Meanwhile, I have just the one body that keeps getting fucked, Kate.
I have the ability to actually die.
This is so dumb, but I guess we're doing it anyways.
Stand ready for my worm arrival.
Stand ready
Stand
for my
ready for my
steak.
worm.
Stand ready for my steak, worm. A steak?
I'm so bees.
Goddamn.
I'm so.
God damn it, I hate that
so lonely. Nobody. All the other bees are afraid of me. Nobody talks to me.
A pet.
I am so bees.
A pet. I don't even get a name.
I am so lonely. All of the bees are afraid of me.
I am steak.
Nobody wants to talk to me. Nobody wants to be my steak. They think I am a bee.
I don't even have a steak.
They send me from stake to stake committing bees, and they're bees.
30 years.
30 years. I don't even get a bee.
Stand ready for my arrival, steak.
Stand ready for my bees. Steak.
Stand ready for my swouse. Wouse.
Stand ready for my
stand. Star Platinum.
Start platinum. No.
Stand ready for my stand.
Start platinum Zawaru dope. God, we're fucking autistic.
Yeah. What was your first fucking guess?
Are you having fun?
Well, the
Is
diagnosis
this what you
helped.
wanted?
No.
I take the steak with the bees.
Say salt. I need say salt for my steak.
Where? Where's up?
I
Where's
didn't say so for my bees.
Man.
Okay, the bet's gone too far.
Yeah, I think we're at the point.
Yeah.
I think we're at the point of the stream where we're just fucking YouTube pooping. Fucking.
We've gotten to the point where we are invincible.
Stan.
We are the invincible fans. We've lost our minds.
2 weeks without a new episode, and look what's done to us.
It's been 30 years
Shut up.
since the last
No.
episode.
Stop it. The beat is done.
Okay. I'm sorry. I had to do that last one. I had to do that last one.
I'm sorry, we had to beat bees.
I'm sorry, Wither, but this bit is just.
You don't understand. I made a steak.
30 years.
Are you sure?
Pretty
Are
sure.
you sure? Oh, there goes Wither.
I threw a bit into space.
Hey guys, I said that I would be back later.
We're done.
For now, it's done.
We're good.
I love how this whole minigame is just Rouge flashing people, and then you beat them up.
Pretty much. It's like, hey boys, look at these. It's like, I'm a robot, but even I think that's odd.
The fact that Eggman programmed his robots to feel
To be
the
horny.
sensation of lust when Rouge the Bat flashes them.
Yeah, they had to specifically
You
program
know my
that.
egg robots. There's this one bad girl, and she's low-key.
Look, I'm not a furry, but
Listen, egg pawns, you need to be aware that Rouge the Bat has massive bazongas.
And if you watch Sonic X, you would know the fact I do like her titties.
I want all of my robots to be able to enjoy the joy of tit.
Of bat.
Sonic love me, yes or no?
I almost
No
went
way.
back into the bit. I had to actively stop myself. I floored it because I was like, no, wait, no, not back to the invincible.
No more.
You can't keep getting away with this.
No more invincible.
The
The amount
brain
of
rot
time it
is
took
strong.
to get that clock.
You were fucking heartstruck, bud.
I don't know why, but just the sound of like him hitting the shield is really funny to me.
I need a mod to replace that with the fucking Demo Man TF2 pan sound effect.
Oh my god, I didn't know Demo Man was Pan. Good for him.
You're doing good,
With
lad.
me this entire time.
Oh my god, whether you Demo Man?
Yeah, demo time.
Oh man.
Oh, they're going to have to glue you back together. In here.
To be fair, Codity, have you seen me?
In what sense?
Are you sure?
The chaos.
Oh, and that goes for all TF2, like, you know, classes. They're all very chaotic.
Scout, you better.
Yeah.
You better not be ordering.
Hey, look, it's
No,
the
Dash.
easiest
I know
fight in this
exactly
game.
what you're gonna fucking say, you don't.
Oh, hey, look, it's the cutscene that got
Again.
expanded into a full game.
I won't do it. I
Yeah,
won't do it.
and it's way better in my opinion.
I won't do it.
Well, it would be better if we actually played this fight again.
If you could actually do this fight and have Shadow win, it'd be cool, but, you know.
Yeah, oh, don't worry, guys. The Shadow Generations will cross Sonic Generations multiple times. Only once in a cutscene.
Yeah.
A pre-rendered cutscene at that.
Yeah. Like, I get, you know, having Shadow win the fight and then lose to Sonic still would cause some, like, ludonarrative dissonance. But I'd still like to do it. You know, I want to beat him up.
Kick ass.
Yeah, literally, just have a thing to where it's like, oh, hey, you win, but you didn't win.
You know, have it be like, oh, yeah, no, you won the fight technically, but also, like, you know, Sonic still gets the edge on him because Shadow, like, you know, is going to use his powers, but then decides not to. Like he does in the actual cutscene.
Literally.
It literally would not have done anything to the plot to just have them actually fight and have Shadow, like, you know, beat him up.
Honestly, just have it so the moment you hit Sonic for the last time, instead of just he falls over and that's the end of the fight and then the cutscene happens, just have that final hit trigger the cutscene.
Yeah.
So that
Literally,
way
that's
it
it.
doesn't break anything. It still follows the actual narrative and it works.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Lord knows Shadow Generations has enough fucking like in-game cutscenes to draw out the pad at the fucking level, so would be too out of place.
Shadow, I'm hitting you with my space rocks.
Hey Shadow, how about
this!
take some back shots? Oh yeah, ultimate ussy.
Sonic back
Oh
shots.
yeah.
I'm Sonic the Backshot Hog. Later,
Tell me
Shadow.
why I'm here again.
The ultimate back
You
shots.
wanted to be?
My Shadow Sea.
Yeah, I fucked him in the Shadow Sea.
I hate hearing that. I hate
Oh
hearing
yeah,
that word.
Shadow Sea for my birthday, just what I wanted.
S for Shadow Sea.
No, I hate hearing that word because I have been in other servers where people have just referred to me as that unironically. And it's actually like it's so bad because they don't want to take the time to read my name, so they're just like, I'm just gonna call you Shed Dussy, and I'm just call me Shadow. You don't
That's
have
like
to do.
Shield.
You don't.
Yeah, I do.
First of all, I am
You guys
Vegeta.
you guys get a pass.
Thank you, Shadow Sea.
No, not a pass for that one. No.
Too late, don't
No!
take. Too late, don't take these backsies.
Fuck.
Swanee, Parappa the Rapper 3.
No, that is a non-stream topic.
But
You and I
love
both
Parappa.
know this.
Yeah.
Look, I love Parappa, but even I can't, as a fellow streamer, I will not break the TOS to discuss Parappa the Rapper 3's.
Why does Parappa
Why?
break TOS?
Oh, that's right. You weren't there for when me, Shield, and Crimson discussed the potential plot for Parappa the Rapper 3. It was so funny because it was just we weren't talking about Parappa. There was no like.
Oh, it was completely out of left field. I just thought of it and said it out loud without thinking, and then it spiraled.
Yeah, and that just cemented you as one of the best fucking additions to this group.
It was so fucking funny, but it was it's absolutely not something that can be said on live stream.
Unfortunately, because Mike, it is comedy fucking gold the way you had Crimson dying.
It's content central, but it's just not content that Twitch would like.
I mean, theoretically, we could get it. It was a historic event.
I mean, to be fair, hold on, I'm gonna do a little research on the TOS.
I'm not gonna risk
Is
it
it
just in case.
9/11?
No. Well, Connor, if it was 9/11, you just fucked us.
Why
No,
9/11's
no,
not
you can
banned
talk
on
about
Twitch?
stuff like that.
So then the other thing should be fine as well.
It should be. I'm just okay. So no self-destructive behavior, no violence and threats. You can't talk about. Would that count though?
What does it say?
Okay. So no, it would not count as terrorism.
I
because
mean, the
this-
event itself
this-
was.
I mean, I think
Yes,
that's mostly
but
just like
we're-
you can't talk about doing a terrorism.
No,
you know?
the rule here states you can't promote it. Like you can't openly promote the
Alright,
acts
so,
of
uh,
doing
We're not
it.
promoting, we're talking about a story.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to cover all bases, I do not condone what this person did. I do not condone the acts they did. And we're talking purely from
I
a
mean-
historical aspect and the fact it would have been funny if Parappa covered this.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily say in the guidelines that you can't talk about it.
We here at
There's
Stardust
nothing here
Superstars do not condone terrorism.
We do
however.
not.
We just think it's very funny to joke about it.
We just think that the specific act in question would make for a strange Parappa the Rapper plot because the plots of the games are already really skewed.
So anyway, what if Parappa the Rapper 3 was like the Unabomber's manifesto?
Yes,
That, I forgot
that-
about that.
that was
Verbatim what S.H.I.E.L.D. fucking said. Like, I don't.
no,
I think.
word for word, it was dead silent in the call, and then out of nowhere, it's just like, the Unabomber's manifesto would make a really interesting plot for Parappa the Rapper 3.
Yeah, I was playing fucking GTA. I had to pause for a minute to register what the fuck S.H.I.E.L.D. just said. Like, I'm sorry.
Also,
did
Johnny,
I-
you were playing GTA without me?
It was a time when you were asleep, and I was.
I had to stop and
Me.
explain rationally how it would kind of make sense. It doesn't make sense because Parappa's about, blowing up a university. It makes sense because it doesn't make sense. The Parappa plots themselves don't have any actual consistency or sense to be made. The second game is literally about all-out noodle warfare. Tell me how that makes any sense. It just doesn't.
Well, it is
So, well, yeah, exactly. Not to mention all the levels in the second game, none of them really connect to each other. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. So that just further solidifies my point that it's like, this would pass as a plot line. Why? Because it doesn't pass as a plot line. It works because it doesn't work.
So
you
now
know what? I think, you know what this sounds like to me, Johnny? Do you remember Jew word?
No. Oh wait, yes I do.
Like just it feels like the same kind of like just out of the blue fucking statement that just causes a whole bit to go on for hours.
God, yeah, or Lupus the fucking musical.
Yeah.
Or any of the Phineas and Ferb roles.
God, look at the machine.
The machine.
Enough! No more machine.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna bring the machine back until live stream 4.
We're banning the machine.
Man, but that shit was so fun. That had fucking Crimson me on the floor.
It was so funny. It was so funny, but like, we need to lay the machine to rest.
Just like Fur's member.
Just like Ferb in general. Fro's fucking dead.
God.
I'm just gonna take the Parappa the Rapper stuff as
Phineas and
truth.
Ferb
Oh,
roleplay is
Penguin.
bad.
Look, until Nana
Usurper
Onshaw
rule.
makes a third
No more
game with...
Phineas and Ferb roleplay.
No more
Until
Phineas and Ferb roleplay.
Nana
Good to
Onshaw...
Rule number
More
7.
melee. Also, Studio, why did you fucking change your profile picture to it?
What did
What?
Snooty change her?
The fucking what the fuck? Fluttershy, that's it.
I gotta see the trailer
Angry
in a minute.
Fluttershy.
And the fact they also have an emote of it.
Until Nana
funny.
Onshaw makes a third Parappa game that debunks everything I've said about a potential third game's plot. The third game's plot is the Unabomber's Manifesto.
That's just what it is.
This is
It's
just
not gonna-
canon.
Yeah.
It's canon until proven otherwise.
Exactly.
Give me a game that doesn't use that as the plot, and then I will concede. But until then,
And then it'll become Parappa Force plot.
yeah, I'll just keep dragging it until they have no choice but to make one of the game's plots that.
The Unabomber Manifesto. Oh, so you good there, Johnny?
Yeah, I'm just reading something from that commission I'm getting.
Ah, nice. Oh yeah, speaking of commissions, I told Johnny and Wither about it, but Shield and Snooty, fun fact, I'm getting Conrad the Monkey mod.
Yippee! Sonic Box is so cool.
He really
Sonic
is.
Box, yeah.
And funny fact, that's just
I'm
what I was
getting it
talking.
for Sonic Frontiers.
That's just what I was talking to for a certain something.
Oh wow.
Hashtag no
You can't see it, Connor, but I started dancing
Thank you.
after hearing that news. You're welcome.
I started
I
dancing.
do.
I am quite hyped. I paid for it today, so I don't know what their time frames look like for when they do stuff, but I'm excited.
Usually for me, it's about like a couple days. Sometimes
Oh.
the next day.
Yeah, I know they said to me they couldn't start working on it until either tomorrow or Wednesday, and I just said to take their time.
Yeah, no, it's definitely on like a monthly, so you'll be fine.
Honestly, completely unrelated. We're going back to the Unabomber.
God damn it. That's a sentence.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
What? As I was trying to say, the third game would just open with like, I don't know, perhaps just eating cereal or some shit, and it's on the TV. It's just local university blown up by man. He's gonna be like, oh no, I gotta believe, and then he's gonna get blown up, and that's the end of the game. It's 5 seconds long. It's $80.
Hey, Dixie.
Like any Nintendo game.
Or Sony for that matter.
Yeah, honestly.
Dixie,
No,
you-
actually,
you
just
have missed.
Insomniac.
You have missed so much.
There's been a lot.
Yes.
A lot of...
I am a
Quite a lot
virus that
indeed.
spreads.
No, it's chaos.
Oh my god, Chaos. He's perfect.
I'm like
Ah, yes, I'm
I
perfect
like to
chaos.
refer to myself as a humor bomb.
You really are, Shield.
The humor bomber, if you will.
The
Shut up.
humor bomber's manifesto.
Yeah, that caliber level of jokes.
Would a humor bomber just be somebody who attacks like a circus?
Is he perfect though?
Yes.
Is he perfect?
You're either perfect, or you're not, mate.
You're either perfect.
Vegeta,
or
let
you're
me tell
not
you something
chaos.
an idiot once said. You're either perfect, or you're not me.
Oh god, this is either Unbirth or Vor, and I'm only to one of those! You see, the joke is sell like Vor.
Oh, isn't it crazy we got 2 versions of Chaos in this game?
We did?
Yeah, remember how Metal Sonic basically turned into fucking Chaos?
No?
Because the whole fight was in water with him and Sonic, or in Shadow Gems.
Oh, I thought it was like... Oh, fuck, you didn't turn to Chaos? Don't
Yeah, no,
disrespect
it
Metal
was-
over like that?
They took him from a space fight to a big water fight. So it was just basically Chaos.
Water fight. I love
There we
water
go.
fights. Get the water balloons.
Completely, I mean, thank you. Thank you, Wither. I'll be sure to share that
Thank you,
in the
Wither.
fucking... Discord.
Oh yeah, let me put it in the. Fuck, I forgot we were supposed to.
Man, I love
Stardust clip or something like
I love saying things, and then it's funny.
that.
Oh, I just made a clip.
People don't know, but I actually went to comedy college.
What'd you major in?
Tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery and mischief.
Oh, cool. What's your minor in?
Clowning around.
Craft.
Rex. I'll tell you something. Get out
What'd
the road.
What'd you major in? Mischief and tomfoolery. What'd you minor in? Computer science.
Oh, that's covered the monkey.
See, kind of the monkey majored in computer sciences and minored in bananology.
Perfect. Yo, Spooky hot. Spooky, how's it going?
You've brought back so much of the world.
Mentally recovering.
The world.
The world.
Yeah, it's the world.
So, it's the same stand as Star Platinum.
You're doing great, Sonic. You mean you're doing great, Sonics?
So it's the same type of
I may
stand.
never get used to that.
Don't you fucking dare.
Wait, what?
I know where you're going with this shield. I will...
No, I won't do it. I won't do it.
No, you have to bring him. You have to bring him.
Oh no.
You have
You're really-
to.
Okay.
Oh, it is at Urkel.
Okay.
I don't
okay.
remember if Con was there.
You're off the monster?
What happened?
Have you guys heard about a little character who goes by the name Jonathan Requiem Over Heaven?
I was not there for this.
From the novel.
From novel Jonathan Requiem Over Heaven,
I bet it can restore
who has the power to become null matter and exist and not exist at the same time. He can travel through time and space. He can see all different possible futures, and he is capable of
Say
erasing
all
things as he
7
sees
possible
fit.
futures.
No, all possible futures.
Wait a minute.
Adventure's no fun if it's too easy.
Oh my god. Shield. We're fighting him. He's the final boss of this game. He's the time eater.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay, I know what I'm doing with my next paycheck.
Well,
First, I need to commission somebody to draw Jonathan Requiem Over Heaven, and then I need to find somebody to model and replace the Time Eater with Jonathan
Sonic on
Requiem
box.
Over Heaven.
Go for it.
Yeah, and get Wither to fucking make it.
I'd rather make the design and then Sonic unboxing model it.
There you go.
Well, shit, I gotta figure out judges.
Yeah, I am very excited though, just to see how kind of the monkey turns out in 3D.
Basically, if I had to sum up JoJo's in one sentence, buff men who
If I
cry
had-
a lot.
If I had to sum up JoJo's in one sentence, bizarre adventure.
If I had to sum up JoJo's in one sentence, homoerotic, but not.
See, they all project gay, but they're not, and they get married to women and have children.
They are the straightest
Yeah.
gay men
Ah,
possible.
bisexuals.
Literally.
Okay.
Literally the most straight gay men physically possible. They're all big buff men or like twinks, and they are all extremely straight.
Except for Jotaro. He's the only one who just wasn't, like, projecting gay.
Well, Jotaro also had a baby.
That wasn't green.
Yeah.
Well,
Actually,
no,
no, she
I mean,
was
like,
green.
even part 3 Jotaro, and I mean, yeah, I know he was a high schooler, but, like, part 2 Joseph was only, like, what, 18, 19?
I'm Jotaro Kujo. I am 12
Point is
years
like-
old.
Jonathan,
What?
Jonathan wasn't so much of a twink, more so it was just the 1800s. Joseph was, I don't know, like Joseph was the
Joseph was
straightest
also a
gay
big,
man
strong
alive.
man. Thing is, everyone was big, strong men until part 4. Or sorry, not part 4, part 5.
Yeah, then Araki realized, wait a second, I like twinks more.
Yeah. Like, at first he was like, I really like Fist of the North Star. And then he was like, wait, twinks are pog.
It's kind of crazy how Jotaro
mean-
aged in reverse. He went
Yeah,
from
bro
big,
got younger looking as it went on.
Yeah. He went from big buff
Like,
man
he started
to
at 17 looking like a, gigantic, like, hulking mass of a man to part, 7, or not part 7, fucking, or wait, what was it? What the fuck was Stone Ocean?
6.
Part 6.
Yeah, part 6, where he just, like, he's fully twinkified.
But like, I don't know. It's just Jonathan was just born in the 1800s. Joseph, he was the straightest gay man alive, and then Jotaro was just 100% pure aura. He was just that guy.
Joseph's
He was
also,
the aura farmer.
Joseph is the only
Like-
Joseph is also the only canonical JoJo to ever dry hump another man.
That is true. He did do that with Agile.
Oh my god, it's the end of the level. I
As
should
you
be happens to.
are
God fucking
me,
damn it.
You wouldn't believe what I've just been through. It's been oddly sexual.
They should really call this JoJo's erotic adventure.
Though, to be fair, when that very same person who was doing the magnetic stand shit, when there was the fucking whatever was happening with her breasts, Joseph was immediately on that. He's like,
Yeah.
Bisexual.
yeah, probably.
Honestly, if not for the time period he was in, I'm pretty sure he would have been bi.
I'm pretty sure he already is.
I know,
to
I
be
just mean like
fair-
openly.
Oh, yeah,
To be fair, Joseph did just keep fucking women. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
Joseph did.
how do
Like,
you
he
think
couldn't stop to the
Josuke
point where
was
he cheated
born?
on his wife.
Yeah, which I will forever contest Araki. Like, why would he do that?
Yeah,
Like,
no, it's
why
very
did you have
out
to
of his
do that
character.
to the best Joestar? But I mean, hey, Josuke's pretty cool. So I have like,
He
Yeah.
is pretty cool, but did you really have to do Joseph like, hello, Sonic? Okay, there we go.
sorry, Sonic had a stroke.
Sonic heard our conversation was like, I like Joseph.
He's just like, hey, you guys talking about JoJo's?
Oh man,
I love Joseph.
I love Joseph, especially in part 2. But I don't want to talk the other part about part 2 because it's kind of fucked. Not gonna lie. In hindsight,
Wait, which part?
I know the
I love how
funny
this went
Germans.
from.
Oh.
I love how this went from Jonathan Requiem Over Heaven to just talking about the JoJos themselves.
I mean,
Also, I mean, I don't think Joseph was the problem in that particular scenario. He was just trying to infiltrate the base. And listen, he was a very hot woman.
okay, but then there was after, where he's
Yeah.
like, you know what, you guys are pretty cool. Maybe Caesarino was onto something.
Yeah.
And that's the only part where I look at part 2 and I'm like, well, Rocky, what do you mean by this?
Mm-hmm.
Run away!
I'll say though, Stroheim, great character. I love him. He's just so stupid. I love him.
He's great He just has that one big elephant on his back.
Yeah. Or I guess across his arm on a band.
Shut up. The stop move is featured. Sego.
Like, if it weren't for that one particular fact, he would be one of the best Joe Bros.
And that's why we got part 7, where he's a cowboy, baby.
Yeah.
Him being a funny German soldier? Don't be
Honestly-
silly, it's 1800s. That doesn't exist yet.
One thing I was so happy about is how part 3 Joseph really was just part 2 Joseph, but older.
I mean, yeah.
Well, I mean, like, I've seen scenarios where a character grows up and they're just completely dead in comparison to who they were. But like Joseph, it was just Joseph, just older.
Yeah.
He just had
Rocky
gray
just
hair.
was like, hey, I'm just gonna write him the same.
And it was fucking amazing
I'm gonna
because
not
it's
fuck with
hilarious.
his character.
The
I'm
only
gonna keep
character
him
to, like-
basically the same guy because he didn't really need to change. It's just he's a little bit wiser now. That's about it.
He never like he was like the only character to actively speak English, and he only spoke English when it was funny.
Yeah, when they wanted the English, and it's
Holy
really great.
shit! Son,
Son
of a bee!
bitch!
Oh
Son of a
no!
bitch!
Oh no! Oh my god!
Oh my... Oh my god.
And then he decided in part 4, you know what? I'm gonna make Joe. Okay, Sonic. I guess you can do that.
And then in part 4, he tried to.
In part 4, Rocky said, hey, we're just gonna make him senile.
And we're also
Yeah.
gonna make it. Well, to be fair, he was like born in like the early 19th century,
And then in part 6, he was still alive.
he was still alive in part. You're shitting me.
He was spoken about, not in the past tense. Which is all we have, but it's enough to make the inference that he was still alive.
I mean, to be fair, that man did learn hormone breathing. He deserved to stay alive after all that training.
Even that, he didn't
True.
keep up with that. That's why
He didn't
That's
keep
why he
up
grew
with his
old.
training. That's why he got so old. And like, because if he kept up with his training in part 3, he probably wouldn't have looked much older than he did in part 2.
Yeah, he probably just would have been like
Like-
40.
Take Lisa for example. She was 50 and didn't look a day over 20.
Yeah. And then you got, Zeppeli.
Yeah, and
Zeppeli
straights.
was who knows how fucking old.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm just saying, the fact that he did train with the hormone breathing and, prolonged his life for at least a little while after,
Lisa
I'm sure that probably
was
helped him.
50. Okay, so Penguin, how much of JoJo's have you seen? Either you just started or you genuinely didn't know.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah,
And there's a
she
reason
just-
why, Joseph, despite being as old as he is, Lisa still looks like she could be close to his age.
And why he gave a little
Nice.
Yeah.
To be fair, he.
To be fair, you didn't know. Yeah.
I mean, even then, still, it's like maybe
I would say it's the same sort of thing as like the Leia and Luke thing. It's like it's weird
What the
in
fuck?
retrospect when you know,
What the
but like
fuck?
at the time it's like yeah,
I
I have no idea what
Gotta
happened
go
there.
fast, I guess.
didn't even
You gotta go die.
I didn't even charge the drop dash.
No,
I've only seen the first
you
two
homing
one
attacked
season of the
into
anime.
the wall, and then you just.
No, that was the
achieved
drop dash.
Terminal velocity.
Yeah, that was drop dash.
It was. Oh,
Yeah, because Sonic has that in this
It
game
just-
now.
it just
Yeah.
looked like you homing attacked into the wall and then achieved terminal velocity in the wrong direction.
It did. Thing is,
And
they
so
gave the
I
drop
was
dash in this
baffled.
like the almost the same sauce as the the classic Sonic dash, like his normal spin dash. So you just go fucking fast.
It's such a shame for classic Sonic. It's a skill not baked into his kit like modern,
Yeah.
which is dumb. I've only seen the first one season of the anime. Okay, so like part 1 and part 2. I'm guessing not too far into part 2.
But yeah, Lisa just kept up with her fucking hormone training.
Yeah.
And she kept advising Joseph to do the same, but he's like, nah, the threat's gone, I don't need to do it.
Nah, Cause is dead. What do I fucking care?
And then he got a stand. He was like, "Oh, fuck that shit entirely. I don't care."
Well, the stand technically was Hamon.
Yeah, it was like...
Yeah,
Like,
but it was like
Hamon users natively got Hermit Purple as their stand. That's like kind of how it was written, I think.
I mean, if we consider the fact that technically Dio's stand was Jonathan's.
Yeah, but Dio
Yeah.
didn't do the Holland breathing, I think.
Well, Jonathan did.
No, but Dio did have access to some variation of Hermit Purple.
Yeah, that's how I was able to track the Joestars.
It would also explain why Joseph had a sense of precognition in Part 2. Because Hermit Purple can kind of like peek into the future almost.
Yeah, no, and Araki did say, like, if the Part 3 crew went back in time to Battle Tendency, and they saw young Joseph, they would have seen Hermit Purple around him. I think, anyway. I'm pretty sure that's something Araki said.
It's like something he would have.
Well, I mean, because I think it was kind of explained, like, I've heard people say that since it's like a stand is the extension of the soul and Hamon is the extension of the life force, that's why Hermit Purple isn't like an actual body stand, it's just the vines. Because it's not a soul representative, it is just life force
Oh, hey, my wife.
representative. And it also explains why Hamon can travel through Hermit Purple so well.
Dislike relying on others. I'm grateful for your aid. The creature was beyond my skills.
Yeah,
Honey, that's
this
bullshit.
one's tough.
But it also begs the question, why the fuck didn't Joseph teach Jotaro Hamon?
Because there wasn't any fucking time.
And there wasn't
Joseph
also
learned
a
Hamon in,
need
like-
to,
Joseph
because
learned
they
Hamon
had
in, like, a
stands at that
month.
point.
Yeah, and also, they were on a time limit.
Yeah, they, like, the course of, like, all of Part 3 happened, like, a few days.
It was 50. They had 50 days to find Dio.
Yeah, which, to be fair, with all the bullshit they were dealing with, I don't think they had time to take a day to rest to, teach this one thing that is kind of outdated.
Didn't need to take a minute and rest, but they could have like taught him on the go. I mean, take a look at fucking Jonathan. He learned in one day, and it's like, okay, I'm leaving. Now you have to do everything.
I mean, to be fair, he was also trained by the guy who was like the Master Roshi of Hamon.
I suppose that's fair.
God, I'm trying to think of this in the only terms that I know, just so I know what the fuck we're actually talking about.
What do
Have you seen Demon Slayer?
No, I have not.
Fuck!
The only thing I'm thinking of in my brain is just like, ha ha ha, funny sunlight magic funny sunlight power from the funny tall hat man.
That's what we're talking about Hamon, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like trying to slowly connect pieces so I can like keep along while y'all know actual fucking terms.
I'm just thinking, because like
this is
Joseph learned most of his Hamon shit in like a month.
Which, again, he was also on a time limit.
Yes, but he still learned it in a month. I don't think it would have been... Maybe he wouldn't have gotten to Joseph's level, but I feel like Jotaro could have easily learned Hamon to a decent degree.
Probably could have, but also Jotaro got the fucking lottery with stands. So like,
True,
Yeah.
but he could have just made his stand that much stronger.
did he though?
I mean, technically speaking, he kind of did in one of the video games.
Fuck Eyes of Heaven, I swear to God, that shit will never piss me off. Never not piss me off.
I'm just
What's the
saying,
problem with it?
it also would have trivialized the fight with Dio if he had Hamon.
I mean,
Else, Johnny, what's your beef with Eyes of Heaven?
the fact that it's
It's
just
the same type of stand as Star Plat.
literally, it's like, oh, so because the world can do Over Heaven, that means Star Platinum can also do Over Heaven.
Like, completely skipping what you have to do to achieve heaven, and it's just, well, the world can do it.
So that means Star
I mean,
Platinum.
that was... I sort of, like, I get the frustration, but also it's like, you know, Jotaro also didn't know that he could do fucking time stop until he just saw Dio do it.
Even then, still, like, Time Stop,
True,
that's still, like, a native
But
ability of the stand.
Time Stop was baked
Like, I'm pretty sure,
into
like, the
stand.
Over Heaven thing just activates the natural abilities of the stand, so,
It
like,
does not.
Jotaro with his, like, you know, advanced learning would have just seen it
Well,
happen.
no, in order to get Over Heaven, you need to do a specific set of skills. Like, that was the whole
You just need to
thing.
click the Jesus body parts from what I recall.
No, that was just for the game. It's a very specific thing that Dio laid out in his journal. Because remember, Over Heaven was supposed to be in part 6, which, obviously, Jesus Christ, the body parts of him weren't there until part 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Oopsies.
It's just, I feel as annoying as it is, I wouldn't be surprised if they did that ass pull on purpose out of the jokes made from the original ass pull.
I also just don't like how the fact the whole end of Eyes of Heaven is just, hey, what if we did part 3 again? Because it's almost verbatim the exact same ways it played out in part 3.
yeah.
Down to
The story isn't
lines.
super original, but I think it's interesting enough, and it's like it's just fun to see the collaboration.
You know,
of
the
the
core
characters.
concept I liked. I like all these JoJo's coming together, generation style. That's fucking great. I like that. More of that, please. Less of just part 3 wanking would be nice.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's also like it's part 3.
Yeah, it's the Z of fucking JoJo.
It's the Sonic Adventure 2 of JoJo.
The one major gripe I have with Star Platinum Over Heaven is it didn't get a design change.
That too. It's like, okay, so the world Over Heaven, you get a slight design change, but Star Platinum looks the exact same.
It's just kind of dumb because you're basically just saying it's regular Star Platinum, but he has the fucking Over Heaven abilities. Which is basically stating it's not like Joseph actually, or not Joseph, it's not like Jotaro actually got Over Heaven, it's just he's kind of copied the abilities of it. Which I feel like wouldn't make any sense whatsoever, because how the fuck is a 17-year-old copying the abilities of God?
What I'd give for an Eyes of Heaven remaster, and an ironed out, and an ironed out fucking remix of a story. And maybe give part 6 more love, please.
What I'd give for a double quarter pounder with cheese.
What I'd give for a double quarter pounder.
What I'd give for a quarter.
God, I would love to double quarter pound her.
My God, I'd love a double.
Where's my Vine Boom sound effect?
Up your ass around the
Oh,
corner.
sorry, I needed one of those.
Up your ass around.
The wrong one.
Yeah, I forgot it was the left button, not the right.
And here I thought Dixie redeemed something.
McDonald's on Uber Eats. Do you have any deals for me? Because I'm fat and hungry. Wow, I get a free Happy Meal if I spend $25. Go fuck yourself.
Do you not want a free Happy Meal?
I don't want to spend $25.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're gonna end up fucking spending it either way.
See, I got McDonald's on DoorDash earlier today, and I got a free Big Mac for my $15 order.
Nice.
Hey.
Let me check some messages real quick, 'cause they're piling up and they're starting to annoy the shit out of me.
Wendy's has Baconator with cheese. Buy one, get one free on Uber Eats.
The
Okay.
Baconator already has cheese, what?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not worrying about it. I'm just worrying about the fact that it's buy one, get one, and I'm fat and I'm hungry.
Do you want your heart to close? That's how you get your heart to close.
Absolutely. I would rather die with a closed heart and a happy tummy than unhappy tummy and alive.
But you can be B for 30 years.
No!
No!
I had to get that one out.
I just missed what happened, what?
We can't bring it back.
We're not being bees.
30
B. Listen, we
Just
have to
break
stop
TOS.
with the...
I'm
It's-
going to break TOS if we don't stop.
Okay, let's not do that and instead return to the Unabomber.
Okay, let's not do that and return to...
Let's return to Sonic Generations, the game we're playing. Oh, wait, Johnny's playing.
Sonic Generations! Woohoo!
Ooh, happy birthday,
The
Sonic!
city's on fire!
Let's go!
Silver
Here
here,
we
what?
go!
Oh, we're getting to Silver
I'm
soon
not
enough.
Silver the Hedgehog, I'm Sonic!
But why is the city on fire?
I don't know, Silver.
I'm Silver!
There he is.
I don't know.
Oh, there he is.
Hey
Yeah.
guys! Sorry. sorry, I got it backwards. I was late.
Yo, Silver, what's
It's some
up?
pretty heavy traffic, you know. It's like it's the
Hey,
middle
Silver!
of the day. Everybody's
City's
coming
on
home from work.
fire!
Oh fuck! Iblis, you stupid motherfucker!
Hey, Silver, quick question for you.
What's up?
Blue or red Gatorade?
I don't think you want to mention Gatorade on me.
Gatorade!
No.
I forget the
What if
attack.
instead of the Iblis Trigger was the Iblis bigger and he just made him really large?
Connor! Connor!
Oh, I was treading a fine line there.
Yeah, no, holy shit. Connor, you almost gave me a fucking heart attack.
He just gets very big.
No!
No.
Listen,
Sonic,
Amy.
why are we talking about inflation?
I didn't say inflation. I said he just gets really large.
Yeah,
he
Sonic.
just becomes bigger.
That's like the
Sonic.
backwards method of talking about inflation. I think, Sonic, this is an intervention.
Listen, I'm just saying. It'd be funny if he was just like, "Whoops, I'm really huge now. What do I do?"
Okay.
Get out of here.
Now, just out of curiosity, this isn't like assuming you have an inflation fetish, but how does he get big?
Like, just there was the Iblis bigger. He just makes him big.
Jesus Christ, can you not say that?
Oh, I'm saying it.
He's trying to make like a mushroom.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know, just like a guy. I don't know.
Please tell me it's like some sort of magical power. He just increases in size, and it's not.
It's like when you take an image in like Photoshop or something and it just like scale up.
Oh, okay. So he literally, quite literally, just gets bigger.
Yeah.
And then he
What do you
eats,
think I
Well,
meant?
if it's just that, then there's no problem whatsoever.
and then he
I
just
think
eats a lot of Cinnabons. Oh my god.
no.
Why would what?
I don't know, listen.
Why would that make him bigger? That would just make him fat.
Yeah, that's what is fat for being big.
No, it's being
I
fat.
don't like your crimson impression.
I'm doing SPO.
Speaking of SBO, hey, it's me, Vector.
Don't ever fuck with me ever again. Speaking of the devil.
Wait.
Holy shit, it's Vector.
I got the button.
Hey, Vector, say the line, Vector. Say the line.
We just saved him.
Don't ever fuck with me ever again. Thanks, Sonic.
Say the line, Vector. The funny one.
Controlling that
Say it.
Roger
The fuck?
Who's Roger? He's talking to me.
He's talking to me.
Hey, Vector, I need a gumshoe to flatfoot this or whatever.
Sonic, shut the fuck up.
Damn, alright, fucker. I was just trying to be nice, you know, like,
Shut-
play along.
Shut
but
the hell of your mouth!
You're gonna be a dick like that,
That
fine.
was the most stupid thing I've ever heard you say.
Yeah, I was trying
You know what,
I was trying to be
Sonic?
funny. What's up?
You know what, Sonic?
My white homeboy, what is it?
I'm not buying you a Baconator.
You bitch, I'll kill you.
Instead, I'm giving my spare Baconator to Shadow.
He doesn't even eat. Fun fact, he doesn't even have a butthole. He can't poop.
Yeah,
told
but
you that?
you know, Shadow. I've seen the guy before. Okay, he's literally torn up a Baconator in front of me.
That's a
Like, it was
lot.
actually,
That
it
is-
was actually disgusting to
Silver,
watch.
stop spreading rumors about me, you dumb bitch.
So you're telling me if I were to give you this Baconator right now, you're just not gonna eat it?
Yes.
He's lying. He's gonna take it home. He's gonna microwave it. And he's gonna eat it while none of us are looking.
So I'm just imagining.
No.
I'm just imagining Shadow doing the thing where it's like, I hate the bacon, and just stomping into the dirt, and then Silver leaves. He comes back, still alive.
It's like that Squidward thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
It's beautiful.
And then he goes into the Baconator vault and eats all the Baconators.
Shadow, the Baconators. They go to your thighs.
And then you blow up.
Thighs. And then you blow up.
Yeah, I remember my first Baconator.
Okay, so fine. If Shadow doesn't. Damn. Well, I guess he found the Baconator vault.
Damn, what happened to Chip?
Sonic!
Sonic!
Sonic,
I'm very much dead. Help!
What is my name?
I gave a
can't
Victorian child the
remember.
Baja Blast, Sonic!
Sonic! I gave. Fuck you! Fuck!
just fuck you.
That's not the real chip, it's me! I gave the Victorian child the Baja Blast, Sonic! He blew up!
He got Baja
No,
blasted.
Sonic, I gave the Victorian child a Mountain Dew Code Red.
Oh fuck. Which one do I shoot?
Sonic,
Shoot
you don't
him!
understand.
Do
The
it,
Victorian
Sonic!
child-
I gave you that bracelet with the Mountain Dew Baja Blast in it!
Sonic, I have a chili dog.
Bang bang.
Fuck! Ah!
Sonic, how did you know that was a real
I-
chip? Real chip? I don't care anymore. I want my dog, man.
I knew you'd come through for me, Sonic.
Hello,
Anyways.
I am Chip.
Here's your chili dog.
Oh yeah. Where your clothes at?
I am Chip, I do not wear clothes.
Hello, my name is Chip. I have chili dog for you, Sonic.
Oh boy, the other
Hello,
chip.
I am Chip, I am little Chihuahua man. Very good.
I'm just about to
Hello,
eat now.
I'm
It's just
Chip.
fucking.
I have amnesia, and I actually am become like.
It's just slowly turning into Borat at this point.
You know, it's just Borat, but he's like,
Hello,
Yeah.
I am Borat.
his hair is
Very
just
nice.
in chip shape for some fucking reason.
This is my
Orange Gatorade is the best. Get out of here. Get out.
We all know it's Frost
can't-
Glacier Freeze.
I prefer
We
red.
can't bring up Gatorade.
Oh, fuck me, man.
What?
Stop! I can't. No.
What's
I
the
have
problem
a
with
whole-
Gatorade? Oh wait,
I
I remember now.
have a whole group dedicated on my Streamlabs. It's just pictures of Gatorade.
The Sonic
I
Heroes
pull
of
out-
Gatorade.
I pull it out for very specific reasons. It has not seen the light of day since that one clip, but I
One time
intend to have
Silver
it
went
make an
fucking
appearance.
wild.
Fucking!
Also,
So
boy,
Johnny, you excited to be on the Funny Planet Wisp stage?
I want to mod this out so bad for no reason.
Hurting already. I didn't even
Where
see
did-
the photos.
Where did I find? Where did I hide it? There it is. Gatorade group.
No, not the game.
Gatorade.
No.
So this is effectively what it looks like when I have that group enabled.
It's just the Gatorades.
The AIDS of the gator.
Gatorade.
I'm hurting way too hard right now.
Oh. Johnny, do I do
You got
it?
red, yellow, blue, and orange.
Say again with her?
No, I need to explain.
Please do.
So, back in the original group chat that I had Conan, like way back in the day type shit, for some reason somebody had posted that generic just blue Gatorade bottle that you see in Shield's screenshot, and for some fucking reason I ended up laughing at that fucking photo for no reason for maybe half an hour. Because it's such a stupid fucking photo.
Thing is, I can believe that because I know you. That just sounds like yeah, that's something what it would do.
So fucking funny and I don't know why. It's just Gatorade. Oh.
And now you should laugh at the Gatorade again. Sonic's cock just got fucking split in two. He's now Sonya.
I gotta find the clip for you, Johnny. I gotta find the clip. Oh god, I'm hurting.
I can't wait till Generation 2024 can be modded. Because the minute it can, and I can edit the stage out, I'm going to fucking take it by the balls. And replace it with a
Here you
better
go.
stage.
Here you go, Johnny.
I shall look in a moment. I'm out of this dog shit level.
The fucking leaderboard for stream flips now?
Huh. I feel like if you're the Spike Wisp, the spiky thing shouldn't hurt you.
It shouldn't, but yet, here we are. My favorite sections level.
I sure do love playing at Wisp.
It'd also be nice if there was a better visual indicator for when you're about to run out of your Wisp.
Yeah, it's all just audio. Already just give me the ability to de-transform at will. Just not fast enough. Thank God. Okay.
The hell was I?
I hooked on a tree and it fucking launched me the other way.
Man.
It launched you away. I can't believe it.
I gotta take a piss real bad.
We'll go do it. We'll entertain stream.
Be right back.
So chat, Unabomber.
Also, what the fuck's bad about orange Gatorade?
Just don't like it.
Good.
It's not
I
the
think it's-
best.
To be fair, I do really like orange citrus type shit. So
I do too. I do too. It's not the worst flavor of Gatorade. It's just not the best.
I feel like the worst
Penguin
flavor is
Cat
the purple one.
Yeah.
Which purple one?
Like the normal standard like grape.
Okay, I can somewhat agree to that. Although I will say the weird like green one tastes worst. Tastes worse in my opinion.
Yeah. You mean like
I think it's
the
called,
like
like-
normal green, not like the lime green?
It's like hold on. I think it's called Arctic Cooler or something like that. I don't quite remember what color it's like a
Oh yeah. That one is
Zucchini
also kind of
green.
meh.
It's gross. I hate it. It tastes like dish soap.
Fair.
Arctic Blitz is what it's called, but it tastes like dish soap and I hate it.
You know what's actually good though is Frost Glacier Freeze.
That's the light blue one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that one is goated.
That's the one I
Where-
laugh
that
at.
used to be- That I'm gonna be real. That's usually one of my go-tos whenever that used to be one of my go-tos whenever like me and my dad would stop at a gas station on our way to work.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
I'd get like
Welcome back.
I'd get two of the small bottles of it because they were like $1.50 each. Or no, it was two for $2 basically.
Yeah, remember when you could
Or
get
something.
things for like $1?
Yeah, it's called an Arizona iced.
Literally,
It's like
Arizona iced tea is the
Arizona
only thing at
Snooty?
this point, I swear to God.
What?
You know what? I'm not
What's
gonna
wrong, Johnny? What's wrong? I don't understand.
I'm returned.
Welcome,
Welcome
back,
back.
Shield.
I got sausages, macaroni salad, Gatorade. I'm lying.
Michael,
I
I
have
know.
a
Well, this just
Pepsi.
make me want to play Sonic X Shadow Gens, mainly Shadow Gens.
Oh, yeah. Who's stopping you?
Downloading it.
Why'd you delete it?
Because I needed the space.
Fair.
Sounds like Bro needs an external hard drive.
I have one, that's the thing.
Oh.
Like, I've got like... Let me see, I think I have 2 terabytes internally. Or no, I have 1 terabyte internally, 2 terabytes externally.
Damn, and you're still running out of space? How much
Do you,
porn
like,
do you
not-
have?
Do you like not delete any of your old videos or something?
I have some of my old videos, but not a lot. I also just have a lot of games, a lot of emulated ones in particular.
Okay.
Legally emulated.
Yes,
Legally
legally emulated.
By the way,
And
can
those
you
take
guys-
up a lot of storage.
Can you guys do me a favor and check my Twitch page real quick?
Uh,
See if it's
about
working fine.
It's currently on an ad break, but it seems to be working fine.
Alright, perfect. When it comes
Mine's
back from
still
the ad
up.
break.
Yeah.
Like, mine's been up the entire time, so like, what?
Just making sure everything on the screen itself is working fine.
Looks like
No,
it.
for some reason, why is there a Gatorade bottle?
Damn you!
I was waiting for someone to like just go like, what the? Why is there a Gatorade bottle there?
I looked over, and I was thinking of a joke to make. I was gonna say actually there's blah 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 on the screen, but then I see this Gatorade
That's
bottle.
not
and
even
I'm
the
like,
right Gatorade bottle, Snooty.
I tried
Okay,
to go
that's
for
kinda
the
mine
one
as
that
well.
looks closest to me.
No, it's
That's
like,
what I-
like, oh, that's why, closest to Snooty.
No, the stream was fine. This is like,
Yeah,
I need you all to see fucking
it's-
Snooty.
Fair, but like, I was
It's-
going.
see, my problem is if I were to do that, there's no black Gatorade. There's no evil Gatorade.
It's called Powerade.
just it's called Powerade. Yeah, there you go. Just be a bottle of
A
Powerade.
bottle of blue Powerade.
Guys, when's the Gatorade stream coming? When are we all just gonna be like a different color of
I
Gatorade
would
that
die.
represents?
I would actually die, Snooty.
It's so fucking. No, I don't know why this came into my head, but like instead of the fucking Invincible War, we have the Gatorade War.
Yeah.
I would actually die.
Where's Pepsi?
It's just all the-
Pepsi maxed.
All the different colors of the bottles, and then you've got like Powerade showing up and shit.
Actually, wait, Wither, could you just like take a bottle of Gatorade PNG and just like put the monkey hair and tail on it?
I wanted to put like the snooty tail and hair on mine, but I was too lazy. I was like, eh.
I want to finish the thing I'm working on.
Also, new chatter just said salute, and I read it as slut at first.
There was a black Gatorade flavor.
Good evening, Gamer Mobile. Triply.
Oh, you don't have any 7TV emotes. I would have.
How are you doing this fine evening?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the clip leaderboard.
I didn't know it existed until today.
The fucking what now?
Apparently, Twitch added like, you know how there's a leaderboard for people who
Donate
send
and
bits
shit.
or donate or send like memberships and whatnot.
Yeah.
They now have one of those for like clips.
The more you know. I didn't.
I didn't know either until
I
I got a
think
fucking
they-
notification
I think-
saying, "Hey, you're on the top of the clip leaderboard."
Yeah, you're like the first guy
I
to
think
the clip shit for now.
I think like that's like a somewhat new thing that they've introduced. So like, cause I forgot about it until I saw it and you mentioned it, and I was like, oh yeah, they did like say they were gonna do that.
I didn't know it existed.
I wish Mina was here. She could translate for me. Yeah, sorry, gamer. We don't. We only speak English.
We do
here.
not speak French.
Or French.
Please try to.
Is that French?
Chat
Yes.
English if you're
It's
able
not
to.
English. That's for sure. Did I end up put English in my little tag thing?
No, you
Wait a
You
minute.
did?
Yes, dude.
Wait a minute. Shield is Canadian. He's half. No, I'm kidding.
It doesn't mean I know how to speak it.
Yeah, he just knows how to
Did you
speak the
talk about
inferior
how,
version.
like, one of your family members got bitched at in French because they didn't know it?
Yeah, actually. I'm trying to make sense
But
of
why?
that sentence there. Because I know a bit. And I
did Google Translate, and it says you can play Sonic Genesis in Sonic Generations, which I don't think you can do in this version.
I thought it was something along those lines. I just didn't know for sure.
Yeah, in this
Like,
version...
pretty sure they took that out of the re-release, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Because buy Sonic Orders now.
Yeah. It's me, Sonic.
No.
So does anything look unusual with the stream now?
No, stream's fine.
You are certainly Gatorade.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, we're starting over.
The all-new Dragon Ball character, Gatorade Black.
Gatorade Black, but he's actually black.
Gatorade Black who's actually black.
That's the new Life Arrow character.
Would the sound, would like his voice just be the fucking sound of a Gatorade cap being twisted off? I don't fucking know. So they're from. They're most likely from.
If you can't beat him, join him.
Whether you've gone to the Gatorade side.
Shit. I love Planet Wisp.
My favorite.
Purple Gatorade.
The 7 Gatorades. No! You're supposed to hydrate me!
Wither.
Who took my 7 Chaos Gatorades? Super Gatorade.
I wonder what changes. We gotta get a podcast tonight.
Everyone know?
Me and Jenny got a podcast tonight with Lunamat and Corey.
Oh.
Nice.
Honestly, they might just be sleeping right now.
Find a way to include Gatorade in every possible joke.
No shit. Out of respect,
The autism will not infect other places, it will stay
me to
localized.
die?
Out of respect for
Well, no.
Lunamat, I'm not gonna do that.
I would, it'd be funny if it was like metaphorical, like dying of laughter, death.
No.
Also,
You don't understand.
what's the podcast topic?
Sonic cartoons.
No, Mother, I do understand. I bore witness to one of
You want me
the,
to die
the
then?
Gatorade incidents. We have the fucking Sonic heroes of Gatorade. Excuse me.
I got this one, Johnny and I are the only ones that aren't Gatorade.
Yeah, I'm not stopping the stream just to conform to a bit I'm going to forget. And also because I have
Yeah,
other
no,
reactives I actually care about.
Yeah, I just don't really care.
I just have extra slots.
I just like what
Yeah,
I
that's
picked
fair.
for my new.
I have too many slots filled with other things that I do.
I just got rid of one of the slots that I didn't think was funny anymore.
See, I use mine for work.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
So like, I don't use mine for anything. So.
Yeah.
You know something that'll be cool though is if I can manage to get like a VR chat port for the Avatar Sonic or the character model Sonic Box is making.
I mean, you could.
Yeah, you can. Just
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you can't
Wouldn't
find
it be
anybody-
really funny if... Wouldn't it be really funny if I just forget about the whole Gatorade thing, and then I go into like a...
next stream.
And then like I go into it, and then I go into like a Charmy and Chaotic Screw stream, and then it's just like, hi Snooty, are you Gatorade?
Or it's just gonna be, hi, student.
This is my
I'll leave here
brand.
then.
This is my brand new OC Gatorade, the plastic.
Snooty the
Gatorade.
Gatorade.
The third.
This is my new OC Snooty Aid.
Snooty Gatorade.
Snootithin Gatorade, the 17th.
1738.
Snooterade.
I'm like it was a pillow.
I'm like
Me
it
when
with
I
a
left the
pillow.
Gatorade lore.
Lorderade.
Do you think that
love
one
Gatorade
scene in Doctor
lore.
Strange?
I love
That one
Gatorade
scene in
lore.
Doctor Strange. Do you
I
think it's
do.
actually because he touched the butterfly, or because he took a fat sip of Gatorade Glacier Ice?
Oh, you. So bad.
Sometimes I think I'm just not registering which language I should anymore.
Yeah. Sometimes I just don't want to.
Also that.
Sometimes I just
Sorry,
really
I'm
like
so-
Gatorade.
Sorry, I'm something I can't say on stream.
I don't know. what you
Is
want.
this Snooty's a running gag? Yes. See, Snooty will get a running gag and will run it into the ground.
And we love her for it.
Yeah.
Yes. If there's anything Snooty is, it's consistent.
Honestly, you get on crack.
I agree with that mentality. Except all my gags get run into the ground, and then I get told not to do them.
Yeah, but like, Snooty at least knows when to bring it back in.
I can't even count my shoes, so I could never know when to bring things
You-
back in.
Count your shoes. What?
What? I
You have
said
more
count my toes. Where'd you get shoes?
You said count
your shoes.
God.
You said shoes.
God.
You said
You
you
said
you
shoes.
100% said
I
shoes.
shield.
I said count my toes.
No,
I have
you
no
said
clue what you guys are
shoes.
going on about.
You said fucking
I'm
shoes.
I'm
said
clipping
shoes.
it.
Toes.
I'm
I'm
clipping
Clipping
it.
Nah, I'm clipping it.
Guys, it's called gaslighting. I'm lying because it's funny.
I don't understand that stuff. You
We're also gaslighting you, you dumb shit.
Are you really?
Yes.
Are you really
Yes, I'm
gaslighting
gaslighting you.
I genuinely don't
If you're
understand.
if you're gaslighting me, then why aren't I on fire?
Because I'm pissing on
Look
you.
down.
Well, liar, liar, plants for
Oh
hire.
my god! Liar, liar, plants for hire. Don't tell Crazy Dave, you'll buy them all.
Also, you ever wonder why it burns when you piss? Now you know why.
Your pants are on fire.
Oh man,
Oh,
there's a
there's Jenny.
zombie. Crazy Dave.
Yeah, there she is.
Where?
Oh my god. Now I'm free. I'm a free bee. Free bee. Free bee. Whee!
Oh, those gnarly voice cracks.
Oh, it was me that one time. Oh,
Oh, hey.
Oh no.
All right,
Tony
just
B,
stop
oh,
stimming.
no.
It's just
I can step all I want. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, Twitch Charmy's here because we're on Twitch.
Oh yes, and Twitch SPO as well.
oh man, there's a zombie.
Welcome back, buddy.
It's just crazy.
We would have got Twitch Vector, but unfortunately he is indicted for war crimes.
Oh no, yeah, pretty
No,
sure
he got
got
banned
that.
because he changed his name to something we can't say on TOS.
Yeah.
The whole city.
What?
Everything's on fire!
Everything.
God.
City.
It was triggered.
God, I love having my wife on beck and call.
The Iblis, except he is large.
The Iblis City.
The Iblis shitty. It's
The
shit.
whole Iblis is on fire.
Yeah, dipshit. I sure hope it is.
The Iblis Ginger!
Not where I thought you were going with that, and I fucking out of my skin.
All new Coca-Cola flavor. Iblis. Burns your mouth and your ass.
Taco Bell.
Burns your mouth and your ass!
Only available at select Taco Bell locations.
And by that we mean all of them. That's all Taco Bell does.
Yes. Taco Bell doesn't do limited time. Why would they do limited time when they could just keep milking things?
Including me.
The only time
Wait
they'll
a
ever do
minute.
something.
I've been milked!
The only time they'll ever do something limited is when it's an actual good product. I forgot I was a Gatorade
The
bottle.
case, everyone.
We'll go
I'm
back
going
to
back to the Shadow Shield. I don't want to be Gatorade anymore.
Joke's on you,
I don't wanna
fuckhead.
play
I'm
with you
staying.
anymore.
I'm staying as Gatorade.
Joke's on you, fuck ass.
Jokes-
Gatorade.
Joke's on you, father.
Gatorade.
Look in the mirror.
Joke's on you, Gatorade. Gatorade.
I'm gonna commit.
Hey, Johnny, you know what you should do?
Gatorade. Oh.
Johnny, you should do the vector mini game.
You know what you should do? You should probably jump off a bridge.
Gatorade didn't say that.
No, it's me. I'm saying it's Johnny saying that specifically to Connor.
Okay.
Nobody likes the vector minigame.
It is genuine dog shit.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
Vector. I like your minigame.
Thank you! Hey, somebody does.
I've never played it.
It's
You
like
gotta chase the music note after I bring it back. It's like ping pong.
it's like Friday Night Funkin', except it's not like Friday Night Funkin' at all, and I'm just lying.
You know the Warmth and Tremors like the Warmth and Tremors.
It's like the worm.
The graboids?
The who?
The graboids?
I repeat, who?
The worms from Trevor?
I've never actually seen Tremors.
They're called graboids.
You know, just Crimson always said,
Right,
you know, the Warmth and Tremors like the Warmth and Tremors, and that's just all we fucking quoting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just the
but
bit.
unironically though, they're called graboids.
Good to know.
Well, the more you know.
Anyway, Shield.
And I know
the
this
voice and
because of
voice boy.
Jared, because he's obsessed. It's one of his autisms.
Speaking of autism, Shield.
Shield, it's your time.
Oh my god, it's me! That's me right there! That's me!
Quick, skip
Hey,
him,
it's
skip
me!
Him, skip him right now, skip
It's
him.
me! It's me!
Say your line! Never mind.
Fuck! I didn't know that's what you were asking me to do. Hey, fuck you, Sonic! Fucking car!
Whoa, what the fuck? What the shit? I come to visit you, you do this to me?
You destroyed my sandwich!
Look,
Fuck you!
Look,
you
Silver.
fucking dick!
Silver, in my defense, you don't
Don't
leave.
waste anything.
You just don't leave a sandwich out for anyone to fucking claim, all right? You didn't.
Well, maybe you should learn to think twice before you grab somebody's sandwich.
You grabbed
It was my
my-
sandwich.
But yeah, well, you know what? Cock attack.
I put my fucking wiener. I put mayo on that sandwich. You don't even like mayo, and you ate it anyways. You fat ass.
It's not that I don't like.
Fucking sandwich.
It's not like that I don't like mayo, Silver. I just don't like Cool Whip. That shit sucks.
Well, yeah, nobody likes it.
Then why'd you
Still,
put
it's
in your
my-
sandwich?
I think you mean Miracle Whip, but we're just gonna go along with it anyways.
I don't know what. Listen, it's white and I hate it like you. Cock slap. Ah, fuck me. Ah, dickhead.
Johnny, you have boost. Whereas if you boost into the the cars and stuff, you get more.
Cock slap the third. Man, Silver's got some serious fucking rug burn. Also, no, like the boosting the cards does not give you more boost.
I'm pretty sure it, like, was giving you more boost on your gauge.
Barely.
Still, it does.
Maybe a sliver of it adds in that.
Anyways, I hope you plan
That's
to
better than nothing.
reimburse me for my Subway footlong. That thing was expensive, man.
Silver.
They don't do $5 footlong anymore.
Well, to 5 foot long this.
My fucking dick!
Sorry, I started reading chat again of this. I had no idea where they're gonna Charmy voice. I literally did it for one of Charmy and Chaotix crew videos.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was
Here,
The
take
Twitch
this
Charmy
giant
video.
ball. Since you
yeah,
wanna,
it was the
since you
worst
wanna
experience of my life in the
be
most
such a-
loving way possible.
a ball sack, you can have
Okay, but
this
it was
giant
funny.
ball.
Yeah, and I heard something she
No.
forgot to say.
Ow, my fucking
Return
cock!
to sender.
Ah!
To be fair, we were whispering to each other, so...
Yeah.
Ah, that was
Well, me
great.
and Matt were
Good fight,
Sonic,
Silver.
You fucking asshole!
Well, I mean, Jenny were just talking as Charmy.
Yeah.
SBO.
Oh my god, he's just dead back there.
Online Devil,
that's
if
gore.
Sora is up for it, I would not be opposed.
Oh my god.
I feel
Doing
like
it
Sora would
before.
get, like, overclassed by just you and Crimson's pure
She
autism
gets
energy.
overclassed. Okay, listen. Sora gets overclassed by fucking me. You drop the little man and big man that is Snooty and Crimson.
Yeah. No, honestly. Like, genuinely.
Like that's a genuine Sloppenheimer moment right there.
For real.
Although it would be pretty funny to see.
just Sora trying to play video game, and then just me and Crimson just fucking doing random bullshit. Just like.
See, if you put me, Johnny, and Crimson in any stream, it's a fucking
Nightmare.
autism nightmare.
Yeah, no, holy shit. Speaking of autism nightmare,
Charmy, the one who just
Oh
actively
no,
fucks you up.
why am I here?
I need the wind beneath my sails, and you're that.
No, I don't want you to touch me.
Why does he say it like that?
Oh.
So I got caught Nintendo in my ears.
Honestly, his voice delivery is just really weird.
Here goes.
It's so high-pitched.
Yeah.
It's like, here it goes. I don't know. Where am I?
I can't remember.
I can't remember.
But also, the fact that she can hit you through walls is kind of dumb as fuck.
Yeah, when I'm playing fucking Mega Man.
Yeah.
Ah!
The sound I make when I'm... When you...
Anyway.
Me when your girl when
Anyway.
you when your mom when
You when-
you
Me when I just
You
I
when-
fucking kill you, and you die.
me when you when
You and
me
Electric
when
Fair Miku just turned on, and that's what I hope to strap all of y'all into.
electric chair, electric chair.
that is the one.
Here goes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well,
I shouldn't laugh at
good thing they
that,
gave you a checkpoint.
but there's
Yeah,
just
actually,
no
yeah, it does kind of make sense
indication
they would do that considering it's a
whatsoever.
Charmy level.
I thought it was a little more to the left.
Yeah.
Well, you'd think they'd at least put a warning there that you're just
Yeah.
gonna fall to your impending doom.
It's funny because they usually do put big like warning signs when you're near a pit.
I don't remember I have those on or not.
Charmy needs to have a little more confidence because he sounds so unsure.
Oh, fuck you. I don't know.
Oh,
Whoa!
Okay, that might have been on me. Charmy's got fucking
be
bombed.
right back.
Can't be.
Why is
Pearl Firebird.
Why is Charmy tankier than Sonic?
He's just built like that.
Oh, I'm used to getting bullied.
Sorry.
Actually, you know what? Since Charmin can tank that, I think that means he can fight. You know who?
No.
Fight who?
I think you know shit.
He doesn't beat Jonathan Requiem over Heaven.
Are you sure? I mean, Jonathan over Requiem Heaven can't tank a missile like that.
Jonathan Requiem over Heaven is a living black hole.
Who can still die by a missile, so Charmin wins automatically.
Where is it stated that he can die by a missile?
Just now, I'm saying it right now. That's the balance.
He's my character. I say what's canon.
Oh yeah, well I got a Rocky on the phone. He says you have to share.
No. Rocky's not my dad.
Oh, do I have the
Hi,
right
I'm your
time
mother.
for you?
Mother, don't do this to me.
You gotta share.
No. I don't want to share.
You have to share.
No.
Shield.
Sharing is caring, and I don't care.
That's not
Shield,
very...
Shield, I will dock your name. And I don't know if you've already done that or not.
Joke's on
So-
you. Everybody I've ever streamed to knows my name.
But on
Shield.
stream.
Yes, my name has been said countless times.
Devin,
Ha ha.
you need to share.
Fine. I'll share.
That's good.
He still beats Goku though.
Fuck you.
Oh no, yeah.
I'm sorry, Goku. I can't meet Raidu out of this one.
You just can't meet ride Goku out of it like infinite dimensionality being.
Wait a minute. Jump Force.
Fucking what?
I forgot.
No, Jump Force doesn't exist.
No.
Okay, I misheard you, and I'm not gonna say what I thought you said.
The fuck? Now I'm kind of curious.
Don't worry about it. I don't think I can actually say it on stream.
You cannot say that funny word.
Do you even know what word I'm talking about?
I'm taking an educated guess. DM it.
It's a brain
Damn
rot
it.
term.
DM it.
But yeah, in Jump Force, Goku basically becomes above the entire concept of fiction. So unless Jonathan is over that, Goku can automatically...
He is because I said so.
Goku would automatically shit? That's crazy.
That is pretty crazy,
Vegeta,
honestly.
I really have to take a shit.
Vegeta, I'm about to lock a new Super Saiyan transformation with how much I've got of shit right now. Holy fuck, I was kidding, but I guess we're here now.
You're shitting. Oh my god.
I see you're fighting this boss.
Kakarot, you're shitting.
Certainly a boss.
Yeah.
Vegeta.
Kakarot, the Discord server message is leaked.
Relax, Vegeta, nothing.
Vegeta, we have to blow up the Earth.
We set the line.
Is that the thing? Is that the thing from the meme that
We're going to Dairy Queen.
My entire people, my race.
Dairy Queen.
Just take the damn Queen, Nappa.
Time for a
Also-
change of pace.
I just got word that I'm getting AC on Wednesday.
Let's go. Wait, you don't have
It
easy.
can finally be not hot.
Assassin's
have
Creed
AC
on
around.
Wednesday.
Yeah, the thing is, the AC in my room previously was a window AC unit that does not fit with the current windows that we have because we got new ones in. So I have
hate
been,
it when they update shit and it breaks.
Yeah. Yeah, no, well, thing is, the AC didn't break, it doesn't fit with the current window.
You see, Connor, I was making a OS joke.
I wish you had the option to say never, because after a certain amount of time, if you just keep saying
But,
not right now,
I've just
then you give
been
you the option to say not right now.
using fans to try and stave off the heat, but I am on the second floor, technically third floor with the basement, but second floor of the house, and the heat rises, and it's also like record temps here over here.
Yeah, same.
Like that feels like temperature is like 100 degrees. So
You know what
it
they
is
say,
sorely
Luigi?
needed.
All toasters toast toast.
No, they do not. They
All
toast bread,
toasters
dumbass.
toast, toast, toast,
Also, who
toast,
says
toast.
that? That's not a saying. It's a valley go fire burns. Of course, fire fucking burns.
I'm
All
the
colors
Luigi.
make a rainbow.
You dying
Except
before you go to
black.
Shut
hell.
up.
It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't invent it.
It's a football. I jizzed it.
Oh, pass me the ball, Luigi.
I recalibrated.
Oh, Mario.
This
I,
was supposed to be my time.
I killed Yoshi. What?
Again.
Luigi, why the fuck did you do that?
Oh, jeez, Mario, it was an accident. He kind of walked in front of me, and I just beat him to death. I didn't mean to or anything. It
What
just
the-
kind of happened. He just.
Why was that your first reaction, Luigi? What the?
Well, you know how I am when I get scared, Mario. I just do things impulsively. It just kind of
What do you-
happened. He walked
how-
in front of me, and I just.
How did he scare you though? Like what? Did you just walk into a ooga booga, or did you like just walk
Well,
in?
he was so green, Mario. He was so green. He looked like Bowser, and I got scared.
Luigi,
Mario, I shitted myself.
you're also green. Have you noticed that?
Oh
I got
God!
precious holes.
He just starts beating the shit out of himself.
Jesus Christ, Luigi!
Mario,
Luigi, you
help! This
can't do
green
that to
thing.
yourself. Stop it.
Mario, help! This green thing is so scary.
You know, Luigi. When Mama said you were special, I didn't know what she meant. I thought she was like, oh, that's my special little boy. I see what she means now.
You know, Luigi,
Oh, is he the whole,
I think you
jitter
just gotta
sonic
let
there?
this fight run its course.
Oh, so what kind of?
See the little jitter Sonic did there? Like for a sec when he like boosted up that like that ramp.
I did not.
Like a weird motion.
Oh shit.
You see that?
Oh, yeah. He just jorked it.
He's jorking to penis.
he jorked
Why
the
is-
eatness.
Am I supposed to?
Why is it not moving?
Should move.
It's making sounds. It's supposed to be moving.
Yeah.
Do a funny little.
do we just discover a glitch of some kind? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Alright, I guess just
Just needed
Unload
to
everything.
unload, I guess.
fucking. I don't remember that in the old gens. I don't
All
remember.
new, baby. New content.
In fact, I don't
The
remember.
good old turn it off and turn it back on again trick.
I don't remember doing that when I was like fucking playing the game naturally. It's the first time I've
Yeah.
seen it.
Just a very odd encounter.
I don't remember the original game being broken.
I guess I loaded the emeralds in too fast.
Maybe?
I think that
I would've laughed.
did that to me the one time whenever
Maybe it was out
I
of order.
first played this.
I would have laughed so hard if this one didn't start moving and then you just have the bottom one clipping through it as it rotates.
God,
Yeah.
imagine.
I think it's because you got the emerald before the first one. Like first, like you put that one in first and foremost.
Maybe it fucking.
So like it just didn't start spinning until like the first one was in, and it just like didn't have the flag yet. I don't
This
know.
game is a wonder, but not Mario.
But that's Mario.
It's full of wonder.
But what does the government? You know too
Who's
much.
asking too many questions?
Whoa there, buddy. You're asking way too many questions right now.
Well,
Fuck you, you fucking dick!
Put your questions.
Oh,
away,
he's
Walter.
naysaying!
The FBI's gonna
Fuck
kill
you,
you, Walter.
you Iblis trigger!
I don't think you could say that.
Silver, you can't say. Silver, you're too white for that.
Silver,
said-
you're making the Iblis bigger.
You don't understand.
Connor,
I said Iblis trigger.
You are writing a fucking line right now.
What?
I've
It's
been
not
writing
like
that
you
Look
line
at it,
all
it's huge.
through.
Sonic, stop talking about things like that. Stop saying things are huge. Stop calling them bigger. It doesn't sound right.
I'm just gonna.
I don't know what you mean. Things get big all the time.
I'm gonna fight Jonathan Joestar over
Oh. Jonathan Requiem over heaven.
Corner. So how about you just give up and restore the timeline like you found it?
Look, there's Jonathan.
To demand anything, you nasty little pincushion.
Eggman,
And there's George.
Had a little help.
Dr. Robotnik?
Nobody calls me that
Eggman
anymore.
squared.
If you would be so kind as to explain, gentleman genius Dr. Eggman from the future. It will be my pleasure, most excellent and efficacious Dr. Eggman of the past.
God, bro's glazing himself.
Just glazing.
To be fair, this is the man who canonically has like two.
How does Eggman just find this shit? Like, this is just Tuesday for Eggman. It's just like, wow, he destroyed my amusement park, but hey, I found a primordial god.
I mean, we have at least 2 games where he also does that.
Yeah.
Also, this is also the guy who has like canonically 2 terabytes of selfies.
The only person that smart.
And he also built an entire moon out of himself.
Oh, you are too kind, my dear future
And a
self.
golden statue.
Or at least his face.
Happy to help. And now all of
And then he pissed
I
on the
hate
moon.
how, like, I hate how perfectly round classic Eggman is.
He's very ovoid.
Just like classic Sonic and classic Sassy.
erase that line and reshape it as I see fit. And they call me eccentric. No one will judge us anymore.
You know, I love how they just didn't bother to re-record the laugh. They just used it from the original.
Forever.
Yeah.
Shall we begin then, Doctor? By all means, my dear Doctor.
Destroy me? In your dreams, Eggman.
Yo, Dream Team foreshadowing.
All the time by
Oh my god.
And now there's 2 of them.
Then I'll have twice as much.
Also, I would do Iridic, right?
Move all you want. I'm still going to squash you into a blue jelly.
Oh shit, they're dead.
That was just to soften you up. Now it's time.
All right,
to
Blaze,
meet
get in there.
your doom.
You're tougher than that. Come on.
Not you.
On your feet.
You're not beat yet.
Get this, Sonic.
Who are they? They are
You got this, bitch.
You face worse, Sonic.
Focus your spirit.
We're right behind you. I believe in you, Mr.
Get out of my ass, Charmy.
Race the emeralds.
Harness their power, Sonic.
Harness their power, Sonic.
Time and again.
Where did all you fuckheads come from?
Goddamn power of friendship.
I hate this series. I hate being evil when the
Sonic
power
style.
of friendship always kicks my ass.
I feel like if classic Sonic were to speak, you just say his name like a Pokemon, just Sonic, Sonic, Sonic.
Sonic.
Then you just have classic Daily Show. He's a little special.
Yeah, he's a little special like
My
that.
friends call me Sonic.
My friends call me Coach.
You meant to cool. That's all he says anymore. Ever since the incident.
Ever since
Meant
the
to
accident.
Yeah, you can hear us from outside of the time stream.
We know you're fighting Jonathan Joestar Requiem over Heaven. So we thought we'd
And we
give you a bit of help.
We know you're low-key fucked, so we're just gonna try and get your hopes up. Switch and go after it.
I don't have $500, goddammit.
No, that's the Switch to.
It'll take more than that. To defeat us.
Like a homing shot.
He looks like a homing shot.
That looks like a homing shot, Sonic. Get out of the way.
Move,
Fucking
bitch!
idiot, move! Move!
Is something the
Looks
matter?
like a homing shot. Please be careful, Mr. Sonic.
How about
Man, I love hold the boost button and move up and down every now and again. What the fuck? Literally, how is it supposed to dodge it?
The game got mad at you because you were complaining about it.
Yeah, fucking for real.
It's talked shit and now it's pissed.
I love.
Like, you know what? You know what? Fuck you, guy.
I just love how this final boss just sucks absolute ass.
There's just no.
is something the matter?
There's no volume to it.
Now we'll
It's just holding one button.
finish it. Looks like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic. How about
Sonic, you can switch by pressing the button.
Yeah, I know, Tails.
The button. I know that there is an indicator in the top left, so you know which button. But I love how they just say the button.
Looks like a homing shot.
It has to be on multiple consoles, so they can't say which button.
That looks like a homing shot. Please be careful, Mr. Sonic.
it'll take more than that?
How about you guys stop telling me what to fucking do?
That shot chases you.
Watch it, Sonic.
Thank you, Charmer, for saying something slightly different.
I was gonna say slurs.
Careful, Sonic.
That looks like a homing.
Is something the matter?
Oh my god, I'm literally in his
That looks like a homing slot.
fucking finally. It was right up in his bosom.
That
for
looks
God's
like a
sake.
casino.
Casino where?
What?
Victor,
That
I need
looks like a
$5.
computer room.
Find the
Where?
computer room.
Looks like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic.
Be careful, Sonic.
You know,
no.
I hope Bonnie gets to the point to where we can just remove this boss entirely. Or make it better.
Hey modders, could we just make this game better? Like, it's already, like, perfectly fine as it is, but can we make it better, maybe?
Yeah, maybe give us a good final boss. I'll just take another reskin of the Colors boss for the 7 millionth time, honestly.
Time's gonna go back to normal.
Sonic.
See, it's funny that you mentioned that, because it's almost as if they tried to do exactly that, but then realized, oh wait, we should probably have Supersonic in it.
Yeah, this whole story revolves around the Chaos, so it would be kind of dumb if we didn't have him use the emeralds.
Time is going to slow down.
What are we talking about with the bosses?
Not this boss.
That this
fucking
one sucks ass.
Yeah, I know, it's real bad.
It's attacking. Look out, Sonic.
It's a warping arm attack.
I'll say though, I'd rather just fight this one and get it over with than try and do Dark Gaia again over parsec latency.
I'm gonna be real, I've gotten to the moment where Dark Guy can just one-phase it.
Yeah, no, Dark Gaia is not bad if you're playing it normally, but over parsec latency. Ugh.
Okay, yeah, but then, to be fair, you've had, like, an entire ocean of latency.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Sonic, combine your powers.
Oh my god, it's the thing. They're doing the thing.
Wow.
Yeah, this one is just straight up bad though.
You know, when you're boosting, it doesn't feel like you're making fucking progress.
Yeah. It's crazy how, like, good they got the bosses in, you know, Sonic Frontiers after all this.
And I still got an S rank.
Yeah. Like, Sonic Frontiers bosses are on another fucking level. They're so good.
Fucking for real.
Still warm. Nothing like a nice warm wiener.
Hey, kid, you want a warm?
I love warm wieners in my mouth.
Sonic, stop eating warm wiener.
Come on, Silver. You love warm wieners.
I say, holding a warm wiener in my
As
hands.
he grips that shit with force. Also, I hate how they changed that scene with Amy.
Once we're home, you think the time
Like, if they could just keep the original scene, that'd be great, because that was actually funny.
just don't
Yeah,
think about it too hard.
that one wasn't too... Like, I understand the one at the beginning where Sonic's, like, holding her face or whatever. Like, Change that one all you want. I don't give a shit. But the
Why
one
do
where
they
Amy
feel-
knocks Knuckles into the tree, that's funny. Leave that in.
Wait, I mean, past. Time travel's a chore.
Maybe I'm just too Knuckles coded. I'm just like, don't hurt my boy.
I mean, it's just like it's just funny though. Like the big strongman getting bitch slapped by the girl, and he goes fucking flying.
I will fuck you up. There's our portal home.
And also,
I didn't even
I
do
always-
nothing.
One thing I don't
Wait,
get
no,
is
that's
why did they feel the need to change the line with the two tails talking about where Sonic keeps his rings?
because it was too
Did
meta.
Sega just not want people thinking that Sonic just shoved them in his ass or something?
Probably, yeah.
Hey Sonic, I'm gonna lie to you and tell you that your future's gonna rock.
You know what? It's ironic that in 2011 that line was like aged like milk, but this actually aged like wine.
Yeah.
Sonic Generations.
My favorite video game.
That's it. That's the last episode.
Man, it's crazy how between the original release and this, there's been no other good Sonic game other than Frontiers and Mania. Every other game between those two games.
What are you talking
Absolute
about?
dog shit.
Sonic Fort? No, I'm kidding.
I'll slap the shit out of your shit.
You will die
I
within
know.
the next 48 hours. If you
I want you to
say
listen
that
to
shit.
me.
If you...
I know how bad Sonic Forces is. I 100%ed that game on my PlayStation.
I beat it.
Do you have any idea
I beat.
how torturous it was to log on to that game every day for like a week and a half?
I'll never
It
forget.
sucked.
I'll never fucking forget. Like the day I got 9 p.m. pickup at fucking GameStop. I beat it by 11 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
It does not take long to beat.
Get
But I
on.
told myself, you know what? This game was so ass and so short. I want more content out of it. I'm 100%ing the game.
Get on.
And it was even more ass. It was
Yeah.
just worse.
I'll never forget how fucking baffled I was. Like, this is the game I paid fucking $40 for.
I was doing the 100%, and I realized to myself, I'm like, I'm playing this game. This sucks. It was so bad. I got the platinum trophy for that game, and it has never been reinstalled since. And I
Oh, look,
refuse
it's
to
Troy
ever
Baker.
touch it.
Why is he in
See,
the credits?
when it comes to Sonic Forces, I didn't get it when it came out because I looked at reviews first and I was like, wow, this is just kind of dog ass. And I was like, well, at least I got Sonic Mania.
I had hoped that it might have been good.
Like, I remember
Oh,
just
the
picking
two-
up like Sonic Mania on a whim, like for like $20 on the Switch. I was like, wow, this is a really, really, really good Sonic game.
Out of the
Like, I
two
was already a fan of
games
classics, but just goddamn.
on PlayStation, Sonic Mania should have been the one with a fucking platinum trophy.
For real.
It should have.
But it wasn't. Forces was. And it was a nightmare. Because most of it involved, like, max out Wispawn as this character, or get, like, these cosmetics, or get this many rings in total. And then it's also, like, because I think they had a system where you could, like, use other people's made
Yeah,
characters
the
and
rental
levels.
system.
Yeah.
And it's like, use a new rental every day for a week or some shit like that. So I had to play the game for at least a week straight, and that in and of itself is psychological torment.
Boy, I cannot fucking wait when I get the 100% of all my Sonic games on Steam to do that.
Like, if you were to ever want to get, like, the Joker to crack, make him play Forces for an hour.
I
They're
Be
gonna
like,
say just
Batman,
gotta
please,
get
I
the
can't
Joker
do it
crack.
anymore, Batman.
I may be crazy to take on Batman, but 100% Sonic Forces, no thank you.
Like, I feel like if you
Also-
put the Joker and me in the same room, he's gonna be like, so what did you do? And I'm gonna, it's just, I 100% had Sonic Forces. Get away from me, you freak!
Yeah, no, you're sitting on the bench together, he scoots away the minute he hears that.
But also, speaking of Sonic suffering, just going back briefly to parsec latency with Dark Gaia, that like final bit of the level where it's like, you know, you have to like do the not the final bit, but like the final running section where you have to like do that to get to the boss again. Like that shit nearly fucking got me. I was fuming.
Yeah, no, that normally is fucking like, it's annoying when you don't have it down. But with like a
and
second
I had to
delay.
get it down while also on like at least a full second delay in a fucking Sonic Speed section
Yeah, no,
where
holy
it's extremely tight. It just ugh. If not for that life that was there, I would have died so many times. I just not been able to do it. I wouldn't have been able to.
Yeah, the fact you had to mute and lock the fuck in
Yeah,
will never not be funny, but also like, goddamn, that's how bad it was.
yeah. Like, I was full gamer lean just trying to, like, make sure that I didn't fucking die and also could get through the stage in the small amount of time it gave me. And then the rest of the fight after that was bitch easy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I also did it on, like, my last life.
It was like down
Like,
to
when I
the
was doing
last
that section.
lives.
Boy.
I'm just so glad we're fucking done with time here.
Yeah. At
I
the
love
very
just
least,
how
the time
many
meter was a
cuts-
short, shitty thing to do.
I love just how many cuts there are in the Sonic 06 like portion that was there, because the game is just a buggy mess and they probably can't include those in a credit scene.
Yeah. Like, look at the Sonic Unleashed gameplay. It's largely uninterrupted.
Yeah, they're actually having fun.
Yeah,
Even though they're cutting back to earlier in the level.
yeah.
Like, Sonic's not that great at remembering the sequence of events.
To be fair, with how much the guy's done, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
I just accidentally threw a pair of scissors into the air and I cowered in fear.
Why did you...
Why'd you do that?
I was spinning the scissors on my finger, and then it flew off.
Why did you do that to begin with?
I'm not that smart. Allow me to make that very clear. I'm not the wisest.
I'll sometimes do that too,
being.
where I'll start fidgeting with something because I'm autistic, and then I look at it and it's like a knife or something, and I'm like, I should probably stop doing that.
What am I fucking doing?
Why am I doing this? Where am I?
See, my ways of like fidgeting are annoying to people because I like tapping on tables.
Also, I'm gonna be right back again because my pizza is about to be done.
We're about to end stream anyway.
Did anyone else used to do the thing whenever you were like whenever you were in class in school and you had your pencil and you were like writing with stuff? Did anyone just like pretend it was just a little guy running around and shit?
Yes.
Kinda.
Who didn't?
Thank you, very British crowd.
Happy birthday, Sonic. You're old as shit.
You're 34. You should be dead by this point. Hedgehogs don't live that long, you dumb, stupid bitch.
Well, that's why they keep him eternally 16.
He shouldn't live that long either.
Are you sure you saw a door over here? What? You were the one who said you saw a door over here? Well, I know it was one of us. Shut up and keep looking.
You know, it's never explained. How the fuck did they get out of here?
They eventually find a door.
Oh.
I think it's literally verbatim what Ian Flynn said.
What time is it? It's the exact same time as when you asked earlier, and it'll be the exact same time when you ask later. There is no time here! Let me just say that this was a brilliant plan that you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous. It'll be your plan pretty soon. I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it. I heard that. Do we ever win? That depends on your definition of win. Beating Sonic. Oh, well then no. That doesn't give me much hope. Maybe I'll go back and get my teaching degree. That's not a bad idea. I've always enjoyed telling people what to do.
Now, what if that's how the series fucking ended? Eggman's got a teaching degree.
Yeah, but they can't just end the franchise there. They have to keep making bad games.
Yeah, you're right.
Shit, you're right. You're right.
When you're right, you're right.
When you put it like that, you're right.
When you right, you wrong.
Yeah, you're
Anyway.
wrong, actually. Fuck you.
Anyway, y'all, that was Sonic Generations.
Wait a minute.
Yes, what?
I don't know. I'm zoning out.
I'm waiting.
Bros thought they saw something, but it was just me.
Yeah.
The bluish
Gatorade
purple
bottle.
Gatorade
Yeah,
bottle.
just the bluest Gatorade ever.
It's snooty
Oh, also
Gatorade.
Johnny's in the game, but
I'm
that's
back.
besides the point.
Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, we just finished the thing. I'm gonna find someone to raid real quick.
I think
boy.
Carrie's still streaming.
In that
she
case, we may go to her. She do be.
What's Kiwi
Yeah, she-
streaming?
Ultra
Myra.
Rumble with Natsuki.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that. Slash raid. Carry buttons. Alright, there we go. We're gonna be getting over there in a moment. Memento.
Un
Un
momento.
momento, por favor.
Uno momento, por favor.
Chat, name your favorite flavor of Gatorade.
Yeah, do it now. Hurry up.
Chat,
Hurry up,
name
do
your,
it now.
name your
Do it now. Hurry up.
favorite
Orange.
flavor of
Chat,
Flavorade.
name your full address and credit card number.
How
Chat,
can
name your
As well as the-
favorite flavor of Flavorade.
Chat,
name your
name your
favorite.
name your favorite horse from Funny Horse Show.
Chat, what are your
Black is
favorite? Huggy Wuggy Sis, Scary Blue.
Anyway, y'all, thank
Never
you for being
say
here, for
Those
enjoying,
words ever again.
enjoying
I'm
I'm
Sonic's
going
birthday.
to commit various war crimes.
Hope
I'm
y'all,
going to commit various unforgivable war crimes.
hope y'all,
Against you, Kanabe.
hope y'all had a.
I am going to commit various
Wanna play more Sonic?
unforgivable
Anyway.
war crimes.
Oh my God, it's
Oh my God, look
Dani.
at Dani.
Oh my god, Danny.
So
Why is
sassy.
she so sassy?
Because she's
I
over.
guess she's over Rouge.
I know, but like she is material girl right now.
Yeah, she's
Dr.
she's-
Wheeler. Oh my god. And her
We
signature.
are living.
I mean, I
in
want to
the
be Maria and
material
die.
world.
Wait, Johnny, do you fully replace the
Bruh,
Marie model?
bruh.
Not yet.
Hmm.
But instead, before we end off, I'll leave you with this little screen right here. And that's all you get. Bye, chat.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.